What's good? Ricola. What's good, my dude? Hold on one second, brother. Salud, my bad, bro.
Salud.
Hey, I don't have mine ready yet, but you see the ball.
Come on, what are we doing, bro? We just talked about that. If you ain't poured up by the time it's time to go, we are just tripping.
No. Because the thing is that I gotta show the chat that I'm actually sipping. You know, they believe
you do.
They don't see.
It's a really critical element of the show. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I have to show them what the ice looks like, and then show them that your boy's poured up because they don't believe ish stinks. Okay. But what's good?
Well,
man?
I mean, to their argument,
hold up now. Remember,
you slacked a little bit. We've had to put some motion behind that energy sometimes. So I'm not saying I'm taking their side. I'm saying I'm empathetic. I'm aware of the situations. I keep my ear tapped in.
Alrighty. Well, hey, I'm over here looking on these Instagram streets. Shout out to Buff Sense, my guy. Shout out to Le Parfum Room. What's going on, y'all? Over there tuned in from Atlanta. All right. Wanted to go ahead and give them a shout out real quick.
Real.
Yes, sir. Man, I'm over here trying to make sure that this thing is moving smooth, man. For some reason, I got a couple of your boy ain't balling like that. So, my internet has a couple of connections to it.
I was peeping the lag in the beginning, but it looks right.
It looks better now? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I had to disconnect a few things, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, to get things coming back on.
Not the Netflix, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, they done told you Rico Cam extra sharp. we gotta share information. I need to know what you got, Rico. Where you get it from?
Yo, shout out to iPhone though, man. Just basic phones, bro. Basic phone. Well, I will say this. What I do is, rather than use my iPhone directly, I connect my iPhone to my Mac to use my phone as the camera. So I'm using the back camera of the iPhone as the actual camera for the Mac. So I use it off my desktop. I'm not like front facing. I'm using my desktop for it.
Look, I'm getting ahead of myself, but Terrence, I'm gonna need you to calm down, brother. All right, calm down. All right.
Yo, he said you borrowing your neighbor's free Wi-Fi. You just jumping
Yeah.
around and see who has an open no password.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I found out they worked at Walmart, so why not share in on the
Why
blessings, right?
not? Why not? Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Shout
Yeah.
out to free. Shout out to free.
Heck yeah, man. But hey, thank y'all for showing up. As you can see, it's me and my boy Rico, per usual. You know what I'm saying? Sipping and tripping part 3. All right. Now,
Third.
sorry, I fell through, you know what I'm saying, last weekend. Unfortunately, had a long weekend. Came in, wanted to take a quick nap before we got on, and
You
that
know how
quick
those work.
turned into a long sleep. You know what I'm saying? A 6-hour
Yeah.
nap, baby. It was crazy. I woke up around 9, went live at 9:30. Hey, try to do what I could, but it is what it is. But
It is
Rico,
what
real
it is.
quick, before we get to the chat and whatnot, what you sipping on, my brother?
Yo, so shout out to my homegirl Elise from One Way Bridge. She actually, I don't even know what the bottle is, but it's some European whiskey. I don't know which country's from, but it's some strong whiskey, and
Mm,
she gave it to me last glamcation, and I'm still working through it. So it's strong like that. Shout out to One Way Bridge,
shout out to
for
her.
sponsoring my drink.
All right. Yeah, man. I went and got me another bottle, and I've been sipping on it casually. But shout out to Terry J. Todd over there in those IG streets. He put me on this last year, and that's that Buchanan's pineapple. Man,
Oh yes,
now
very nice. I was like, yo, do not jump out with some Cisco or any of those.
don't do me dirty, bro.
Yeah,
But
all right,
before I
Buchanan, that
start,
pineapple is serious.
it is good. And before I get started, man, hey, we want to get a little loose today. We got a special guest that's gonna come on around
Oh,
7,
nice.
7:30. And then we
All
got
right.
another special guest that's gonna join us shortly after that. So yeah, we gonna get a little loose, you know what I'm saying? So, to go along with that pineapple note, okay, which what I'm saying, it is a tropical summer over here because we got that tropical humidity and
Right
heat in
on. Right
Texas.
on.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start things off with a good showing for the show. We're gonna go ahead and knock out this
Okay.
decant of 99 pineapples. You
Right,
know what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
Gotta give me a second because I gotta get my mind right. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
babe, you got any of them 99s around? Let me see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, shout out to everybody calling out of work tomorrow.
Hey, and shout out to all my people like myself who are off tomorrow. So
Oh man, lucky.
oh, well, actually, I got to go in, but you know what? But it's not mandatory. You know what I'm saying? It's volunteer, so I can go in. I can go in a little sloppy, a little distasteful at times. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to give my full 100. I just got to give 90%, and that's what this 99 pineapples will do for you. You know what I'm saying?
All the percents.
100% may have me sleeping in.
Yeah. 100%. You gonna miss that. You gonna miss your day tomorrow.
Yeah, hey, I got 99 pineapples, but work hours ain't one. So we gonna make it work. All right, here we go. Hey, salute to you. Let's go ahead and knock this out. Two styles of decants over here. Ooh, always burn.
Ooh, why y'all do that to him? Why y'all
As
got in his head that crazy? That is man doing
hey,
dangerous shots.
hey, it is what it is. All right, now let's get started.
Let's get to it.
All right. Rico, what we talked last week, man, we had a good conversation going, and we were supposed to get loose last week, but one thing led to another, so we had to extend it to this week, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the things was we were talking about something to talk about, and we wanted to touch base on this because I was telling you about my conversation with our guy, Mundo, All World Fragrance, right? And there was a discussion that we had. Now, a lot of people thought it was a disagreement and whatnot, but it really wasn't a disagreement. It was just a discussion where we just agreed not to agree. You know what I'm saying? But we talked about what is more important? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to know what comes first, the chicken or the egg, right? But we
Mm,
wanted to know what's more important, the quality or the experience?
mm, mm,
Quality or the experience?
mm.
Now,
That's
I
a good
have
one.
my thoughts. I'm gonna give them, but hey, I
Yeah.
gotta hear yours. You the other side, so I want to hear your thoughts.
That's
Re-
an interesting one. Two things. One, and it's like here's a cop out answer. I'm gonna start with the easy cop out answer, right? It's subjective. Like you spend how you want to spend your money. So that's the easy answer. Is this? There is no right answer. That's the real easy answer. There's no one can tell you about your fragrance experience, but also that's the easy answer to everything in this space. I don't like your. I do like it. I don't think you. That's what I think. That's not a good. I think is good. It doesn't matter. So that's like the easy easy answer, but that's really how I feel about it. Like it's 100% based on what I feel. I don't really care about what reviewer B and C have to say about it. My
okay.
experience is mine. That's how it is. It's a cop out answer to
No.
some people, but the reality is this: unless you're here to go along just to get along, no. And it's not the. It sounds like the easy answer now because there's no one here to oppose me on it. But the reality is that it's the least easy answer because everybody who feels like they're an authority in this thing, just because they bought a bottle, smelled it, and get their opinion, they think they can debate you on everything like that. No, you have to. No, I don't. I it's based on my experience. Some
Well,
things are gonna.
and that's good. But hey, real quick, before I get to the chat, I want to know your opinion. Since it's subjective, give us your opinion to
All
you.
right, from the top. All right, we're gonna. All right,
Let's
let's start
go.
over.
Let's
Okay,
go.
what is your question? What
All
is
right.
your
You know what? Because something tells me you about to give me a deliberation and an explanation and
Oh
everything
no,
else.
because I tried to duck out the side. So let's be very clear. Restate your question.
All right, real quick. What is more important, the experience or the quality? But hold on one second. Let me do this real quick because I almost forgot, man. That shot took me back. Let me give a special shout out to Rock Boy. All right, in the building. What's
You're
good, baby? IBG, my boy, a longtime subscriber. Shout out to you, my brother. All right. D Main in the building. What's going on? He said, I mean, sippers and sniffers. What's up? Jim's in chat. All right. All right.
yo.
Of course, Sean, Center of the Day Savoir Faire Figasm, smelling one,
Oh, I haven't tried that.
and he's testing that new static olfactive joint. So, all right. Of
I
course, that
got
guy
that in the back.
Terrence,
I got that in the background. That new static.
hey, Terrence, the black card. All right, over there. You know what I'm saying? Let me get down here. Of course, that boy Dame, the stepchild of the Frag family. All right, and we treat him as such.
Only because you want to be.
He loves it.
Actually.
You know what I'm saying? Buff Sense, what's up, Buff? You know what I'm saying? Give
Yo.
you a shout out. Of course, David, center of the day is John Barbados, Artisan Pure. Beardson, my guy.
That's a
Always,
summertime banger. You can't miss in the
it,
summer with that one.
it
You can't
is. It
miss in this.
truly is.
And that's a TJ Maxx special right now. If you slipping, that's your fault. That's your fault.
Yeah.
That's a TJ
If
Maxx
you
special
haven't
right now.
smelt it, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, that's on you. That's 100%
Because
on you.
everybody's been talking about that
Enough
from
people on
Ross.
these platforms have
Uh-huh.
hyped it to death and it deserves everything it got. The only bad thing you ever hear about it, it don't last long. You're paying like $60 at TJ Maxx right now for it. What are you complaining about?
Brother, if you're paying $60, you must be in a wild state. Because out here, that thing is probably like 40 something. So I'm with you on that. Keep
There
it
we
in your
go.
pocket, respray, reapply. All right. Shout out to Raph, the man. All right. My guy Beerson
My
said,
guy. What up?
yes, sir. And let me get in here, chicken. What up? What up, chicken? All right.
Yo.
Where we at? I'm trying to get through everybody so we can go ahead and get your answer, and that'll do it. There we go. HBK, my brother. All right.
Oh,
So
Tiger Blue. Let's go.
yeah, I
Let's
got to get my nose on
go.
that.
Let's
But
go
all
to them
right, y'all.
serious. And hey, I'm not taking a step. But when I say those serious collectors, when you come out with certain fragrances, you letting me know I'm not just at the Macy's counter. The Macy's counter is cool, but there's other things out there. Feel free to venture out and try some new dope things. That's a good little pickup right there.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Original
And I will
vetiver. Ooh.
there's some brands too that when I hear people stepping into certain brands, it's like, okay,
You got a raise
really
lately. Oh,
discovering.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? You really
Yeah.
discovering. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to my guy Beersom who knocked off his collection all the way down to 20 fragrances, man. Congratulations. It'll never happen to me, but okay. I will never have 20. But shout outs to you.
Shout
That's
out to
great.
somebody for dropping down to 20. It's like I feel like that's like saying like like shout out to somebody they just lost their kids. Like that's crazy. That's a congratulations. That's what we. All
I
right,
think what
congratulations.
it was, I think he pulled a Tia Mowry. I think he just graduated. He graduated from the other bottles. Maybe that was it.
Okay, all right.
Kind of like how she graduated out of her marriage, Beardson graduated out of his collection. So perhaps that's what he's referring to.
That's a crazy stretch, but
That's a crazy usage of the word graduated, but
that is
that is crazy.
That's how we flipping negatives to positives now.
Hey, that's what they're doing, man. Hey, it is what it is. But no, all right. So let's get to it. Rico, what is your preference? The experience or the quality of the fragrance, man?
Experience. It's always gonna be experience. It's always gonna be experience for me because more and it's probably gonna happen more times than not where the quality will drive the experience. So as long as the creators have experience in mind, I think it always goes well. When the creators have profit in mind, I think things change. But you remember when Lost Cherry came out?
Yes.
And then a bunch of cherries came out.
Boy.
You talk about the ability for people to think about similar ideas at that same time, and that's possible. Or maybe you saw somebody make money on something and you jump on it. If you're going off of that, you're kind of going off of the moment, but the experience is probably going to be that. Like I will say, Lost Cherry. Lost Cherry said a bunch of times, like it's a fragrance that if you're gonna have to respray. You're gonna have to respray, but if you like it, respray it. It is good. It created a whole wave. You're not gonna tell me it's not good because it don't last past 2 hours, and it don't. But how does it smell? Good enough for a million other companies to recreate the same smell and just last long. The scent was worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the experience. I'm gonna go with the experience every time.
Okay. And I feel you on that, to be honest with you, bro. I definitely share the sentiment. What up, Nika? All right. I definitely share the sentiment. I definitely prefer the experience over the quality because, I mean, especially recently, especially during the summer out here in Texas, man, it's about the experience. And sometimes the experience is also influenced by other people's experience of having you around with that particular fragrance on. Like today I had a camp, right? My little basketball camp where I'm helping my guy Kadeem and whatnot. We're training the kids in basketball. Bro, my scent choice of the day was Desert Rain. I had several kids that came up and said, Coach, you smell good. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I hose myself down. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like with this one right here, no lie, no shield. Your boy's making not $1 off of this. But when I tell you I put on 12 easy sprays, which is considered a lot for me. All right. 12 easy sprays. All right. I probably should have used 20 because by the time I got through with practice, I wasn't smelling like I was. Right. But this right here, I was already enjoying the fragrance. You know what I'm saying? Slight the quality. I was already enjoying the smell. But then having the kids come up, like one of the little girls gave me a hug and she was like, Coach, you smell good. That is an experience that,
it's genuine.
It's genuine. It lightens your load. It brightens your day a little bit, makes you smile a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Makes you show your teeth a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And I have to go with the experience. Now, not to say that quality doesn't matter, but for me, quality kind of it can improve the experience. Or I'll be honest with you, sometimes quality ruins the experience. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's keep it a buck. Do you have any fragrances where the quality the quality of the fragrance has gotten in the way of full enjoyment?
I cannot say that I've ever experienced that right there. I don't know that the quality has affected how. No, I'm trying to think of one example. I don't. I would love to hear one of yours, but um, I don't know of a time when the quality affected um my experience, unless you're saying like that high quality can affect your experience. Now, on the other side of that, a low quality fragrance can affect my experience because now it might just run out too quick, or it might be and you find this a lot, and this is why I'm not a big proponent of clones. You'll find that a lot of times a house will try to replicate the thing that really makes this profile important, and when they do that, they hone in so much on one particular note or one particular aspect that it's screechingly that particular note. They're trying to replicate the experience, not the quality. They know they're not hitting the quality. They're trying to replicate the experience. They're not getting it though. So chasing that experience is hard because if you don't have the quality, you can't. Like it's tough to remove one from the other because how well can you build an experience if you don't have the quality of materials to do it? I, and going back to Mundo, like I agree. That's why I always tell him when we are like, yo, I got your back, bro. I know where his argument comes from because there's a lot of these brands that don't get any of the hype, but they're only diving into like, and it's not to say naturals are better. They serve their purpose, but
True.
they're spending more money on certain notes and certain materials because they feel that they're gonna create that experience because of the actual quality of the material. So it's like it does go back to how you posed the question in the first place: chicken or egg? Does quality drive the experience? Do you feel they have a better experience based on the quality? Like you can pose that a bunch of different ways. Like you want to enjoy what you've purchased, whether it's in the moment when you just sprayed it or throughout the day. And I think that's where a lot of the argument comes from. If I have to spray it later, does that mean that it's a low quality product? Is that what that means? I don't mind spraying it later. I'll spray it late. I will spray it. I'll take a decant with me. Nika goes to work every day with like a bag full of decants. A bag full of decant. Whatever she don't use, she gives away to co-workers or patients.
Oh
She's
wow.
like that's what so she's not so fixed on this fragrance don't last long. She's like, I'm ready for the day. I'm gonna smell good all day regardless. So what's more important to you? Smelling good for one particular fragrance, or you smell good and the experience is more important to you. So even if you re-up with another decant like Nika does, you still are happy with what's going on because you smell good. You have a bunch of good fragrances that may not last 10 hours a piece. Mm.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Let's break it down a little bit, Rico. All right. What exactly provides quality to you? You know what I'm saying? Because that's another thing. Because you touched on one point. There are some people that think that if it don't last long enough, that it's not a
Mm-hmm.
good quality.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, and that could be true. I mean, like you said, it's subjective. But when I ask, of course, I'm asking, what are the top three things that stand out as quality for you in a
Okay.
fragrance?
Yeah. Three things immediately stand out because it's the cliche quality thing to fragrance, which are
Hmm.
longevity,
Longevity.
which are sensi. Are people gonna actually smell it on you? So
See,
will people smell it around you, and will it last hours? And then outside of those two, the materials, raw materials, what's being used to make this thing. So what's being made to what's being used to make it? How long did it last on you? And can people actually smell it around me? I think those are three of the strongest driving forces, and what people look for when they buy a fragrance, at least in in this particular arena.
Okay. Okay. I don't see a problem with that. As a matter of fact, those are typically my top three as well.
I
You
was gonna
know,
say I would love to hear your three. Yo, if
I
you
mean,
in the chat, let us hear your top three. What are your top three things you're looking at in fragrances? Because am I tripping? Is it not longevity, sillage, and the actual materials, or is it? Because for some people in this presentation, I give them that a pretty bottle goes a long way. Even I would say that's an honorable uh, decision maker right there. A pretty bottle, yo.
we gonna get into that. Hey,
Before
we know
before I
majority
smelled
of
this,
us.
I bought this. I didn't even know what I was buying. I read some notes. I saw the bottle. I saw a big old rock right here. Looked like I was getting engaged to myself, B, and it was fire. But I let
This guy.
presentation determine what I was about to do, and the quality was there. So I was happy with it. But that was
Okay.
100% aesthetic driven. 100% aesthetic driven.
Hey, now that's true, but you know, I dare say I don't have any stats, so let's not get into it I've taken a census or something in the community. But let's be honest, I'd probably say about, if not half, 60% of the community are bottle whores. Okay, let's be honest.
Sure.
We're definitely
I'm there. I'm 100% there. So I'm
yeah.
100% there. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
Mhm.
still get, if the scent smells really good. What up, Fragrance Journey? What's going on, my guy, over there in the IG streets? But if the fragrance smells good, that's always a plus. But if that bottle looks good,
If there's something unique about, look, we just had and you've done content with him too, Zerjov, that's Amore here, right? It's not just because he was bro, Zerjov has a bunch of dope fragrance, some that I still don't even have my hands on, but Amber Star and Star Musk were part of an exclusive two bottle collection. You can't buy one without the other. I bought both because guess what? Most people don't have those two because you can't have one with the other. Amber Star is the banger in that collection. I learned to fall in love with Star Musk later, but Amber Star is a banger. You can't get Amber Star alone. So because I was able to get a very unique collection, two that come together from Zerjov,
yeah,
I jumped on it. That's not a lot of collections. And I mean, a lot of Zerjov lovers don't have that because they didn't want to buy two bottles in one. I get it. I get it. I was there too. But because of the experience, I bought two. I bought two to have an exclusive two bottle collection. It's not limited because you can still get it. You can still buy it right now. You can go place and buy it. But I know a lot of people don't have it. I like it just for that. Yo, was
yeah.
good. I like that exclusivity. That's part of the experience for me. So that makes it worth it to me.
So let's get on to this. So what constitutes? We already asked what constitutes no. Yeah. So when people say quality, right? Like, first of all, shout out to IBG who said "Feeling chill don't last worth a damn," but love that fragrance. It's good.
But you like it though, right? You still rocking it and you spraying it more later.
Yes.
And there's
You know
nothing
what I'm
wrong
saying?
with that if you're cool with it.
Now, Beardsome, I also agree with, but the first one is the word that we're asking you
Yeah,
to
that's subjective.
describe. You know what I'm saying? Smell and longevity are two, but quality, what constitutes quality in fragrances nowadays?
Well, we're saying that smell and longevity are two of the pillars that would hold up quality. What quality is defined by these things? What are you calling quality? Smell, longevity, yes. But what else is quality?
Yes, sir. Now, Big Ham said pretty bottle will get you in trouble. That is so true. We talked about that a second ago. But then he gave his three notes. That's always important. You know what I'm saying? And the quality, the quality of notes. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some that are overly synthetic. They're like fruit notes that are overly sweet, overly, rich, I guess. The longevity, we talked about that. That's always important, like point blank, period. And of course, the sillage, you talked about
Yeah,
that. That was in your list
yeah.
as well. So,
So that's
so
pretty unanimous.
that's three good
Pretty
ones.
unanimous. That's that's
Those are
that's
three
that's
good
that's
ones.
that's three hard hitters right there. I stand by those.
Now, Beardsom's on to something. He said no alcohol blast or synthetic blast is a sign of good quality. Most definitely. So when we talk about the blend and how it's presented in the bottle, yes, that's one reason why we still say that designers are of a higher quality than the Middle Easterns in a lot of cases. Because by the time you get the designers, whether it's because they macerated, they've been sitting on the shelf or whatever, call it what you want. By the time we get them, usually I don't have any problems with the alcohol blast or overly synthetic unless it's just a synthetic note in there, like YSLY. What is that one? Ice.
Ice, yeah.
That mint note is just it's not good. It's weak. I mean, it's synthetic and low key. I just don't like the smell of it.
And that's an important thing to point out. You don't like the smell. I don't mess with designers almost generally, so I
Mhm.
don't have too much to add to designer conversation. But I will say that your taste is gonna dictate what you like. Like a lot of these houses that I might feel are too sweeter and they're up right now is because this is their moment. Like people are loving whatever's going on so they're capitalizing whether we like it or not. There is moments in fragrance, and obviously you see the shirt Jusette. We only talking about gourmands at Jusette, and there's plenty of gourmand haters, but guess what, all the brands you love are doing gourmands right now. Why is that? Because it's here. That's the moment, whether you like it or not. And there's plenty of TikTok gourmand haters over there. This is the moment. The moment is what it is. You can't stop it, whether you like it or not. So we look at certain things and be like, it's too sweet. It's too. Somebody else is smelling that fragrance and saying it's so good, it's so sweet, it's so powerful, it's like they're still up. Sometimes we smell some things and be like, how is this working? Because somebody actually loves that. That's why somebody
True.
that thing
True.
you just called trash, somebody loves it, killing it right now,
Yes.
buying it.
Yeah. And
Bad.
let me say this. Let me say this. I got five YSL. No, I got six YSLs. Right. So I love the brand. And I love several of the Privé lines. So let's not get it misconstrued. But that ice note, that mint that they got in there,
Yeah.
I have several, not a lot, but several mint fragrances where the mint does exceedingly well in the blend. Right. It blends in
Mhm.
well and whatnot. I stand on the fact that it's not blended well in this one. And I was
Yeah.
at Macy's and I smelled four different bottles. And it's not a good, it's overly
I'm not.
synthetic.
I'm not into mint and fragrance. Period.
Oh,
That's
and
just not.
see, you would have to, but you understand a cooling effect in
Yeah, yeah,
fragrance.
for sure, sure.
But and that's where I'm saying when I get a better cooling effect from mint and wood from Swiss Arabian for
Mm,
$30, I get a better overall feel for a cooling effect in a fragrance
yeah.
rather than the YSL Weiss or YSLY iced. That's an issue to me. And it's not a problem for the brand. It's just a problem with that particular fragrance that I can't get with.
Yeah, yeah. It's a preference thing. It's a preference. Again, that's that. You're talking about a house that is not. For example, if you and I wanted to spend the next hour trashing them, they're not going to be hurt by that.
Not at
They're
all.
good. They're never going to be hurt by this. And still, I'm not the biggest fan. There's people who don't like a lot of this, but they're good. They make a lot of stuff that people love. They're fine though. They're etched
They're
in,
gonna
but
be all
they're
right.
gonna
You know
work.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
they're
this is
fine.
not trashing the brand. Again, I hate that I
Not
have
at
to do
all.
this.
At all.
I got six bottles. You know what I'm saying? I got six bottles, but the YSLY iced, it won't be purchased. That's it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Shout
Yeah.
out to Marion, man. He said on here, I would hope that there became a new standard for labeling fragrances. All right. We have misused niche designer clone. I would like to see high quality, mid quality, and low quality be used instead. You know what, Marion? That would be nice, but let's be
Impossible. It'll never happen.
It'll never happen because
You need
even within
brands to
those,
sign up and say, "I'm the low quality guy."
yeah,
Who's
gonna right? And then let's be honest, Rico. You might back when we used to do like AAU and soccer and basketball, bro. There was only like you had the AAU, you had. I mean, let's take soccer, right? And soccer, it used to be where you played classic, right? Classic was the top tier league of soccer, right? Then you went to select, or no, then you went to play, or you went to premier, and then you went to select, right? And then after that, you had rec and YMCA, right? Now you still got that tier of teams, but within every tier, you've got classic, and you've got high classic, mid classic, low classic. Then you've got premier, then you've got high premier. It's like, what are we doing here? We keep putting these notches under notches, and it's just giving people a reason to put themselves somewhere closer to wherever they might not really fit. That's my idea. You know what I'm saying?
I think your audience would be very
Or
surprised
nine,
to know that I don't know anything about soccer.
Damn, Rico.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm so lost. I know I'm from the again. I think people might watch this and be like, he's in Texas. He's talking to a Spanish guy. I'm Puerto Rican from New York, bro.
You know what? I gotta remember. I gotta remember.
Think about soccer. I don't know one thing about soccer.
You know what?
They call it football.
That was my racial bias fault. All right, that was on me. All right, let me go ahead and step back and apologize. I should have known.
Then I start talking basketball, and I'm a racist. That's crazy. Meanwhile, he actually does do basketball. That's the crazy part.
Hey, look,
that's the crazy part.
And I actually played soccer. I was in it.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
For real.
That's crazy. All right.
But touching back on what Marion was saying, man, it's like you said, man, ain't nobody signing up to say I'm low quality.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, no one wants to hear a bunch of reviews calling them low quality either. But you know what?
Let me ask you this. Right? Yeah. For anybody listening, right? Because I know that does sound great if a regulatory body can put that on somebody, right? But how many people right now, and I'm gonna be, I don't think this is misogynistic in nature, but right, to all the gentlemen in the chat right now, if you was going to say Friday night, Saturday night, you was headed out to the club, would you go to a club when you walked in? They have sections based on how much you earn each year, and would you go hang out? Would you sign up, pay money to go into a club and hang out in the 50,000 and below section, or the 50 to 80? When you see there's two more sections, 80 to 120, and then 120 to 1. Are you signing up to go to the 50,000 a year?
Hell no, they're not.
Yo, shout out to you for living your truth. But no, brands are not gonna sign up to be the low quality. You can't put it. I would never put that sticker on anything I stand behind, whether I know it is or it's not. That's crazy. That's career suicide. Hey guys, I'm selling you a subpar product, similar to what this brand and this brand do, but mine is just less quality than theirs.
Nope. Yeah, no, that would.
If you can do that to people, great. But no one's gonna sign up for it.
No one's gonna sign up for it, for sure. What's up, Simone? This is my frag sis. Hey, Rico, she finally got on live yesterday, as a matter of fact.
That's what's up. I heard she's making a move onto the screens over here.
You know what I'm saying? First day, she had more people in her chat than we had for almost a year. I was a little.
Well, here's what I know for a fact.
Jealous.
She is way more interactive on the social than I'll ever be, so I can't be mad.
I don't know, man. She's a chat warrior, but I don't know. She just got. But
that's why, because she's not just in your chat. She's in chat. She's networking. Her name is known. Her face is known. She's posting. She's tagging people. True. We know her, so when we see her, it's almost regular for her to be there. for her, she might be like I saw she said something like she's thinking about it. She was kind of nervous at first. But for us, we're like, yeah, it's a natural fit. Like you should have been on already, because you're so interactive and so naturally linking up with people. Why wouldn't you do it? You might as well. People know you already. People know her name, especially on your streams, more than they know my name. And I actually post stuff and do reviews.
Yeah, true.
She's
true.
active. She's active. She might as well. Yeah, I think that's great. Yeah.
Well, shout out to her. I just put her a link to her YouTube, her first live in there. Okay. And right now she got 28 subscribers. Let's see if we can get her to 30, 35.
Oh, we're gonna get that up. Yo, I'm gonna be on there soon, by the way, too. So look out for that.
Yes, sir. And yeah, man. But let me go ahead. I just wanted to show her some love because she hopped absolutely. Out there and did what we ask everybody to. You got an opinion? Why not hop on camera and give it?
Jump out and share it.
You know what I'm saying?
Anybody telling you no, I'm telling you, even they give you a good reason, they're low-key hating. They don't want to share the space.
Nah.
Share the space, folks.
No, for real. Look, check this out. So Marion said, correct me if I'm wrong, niche supposed to mean they only make fragrances and they have no other business. However, we have used niche to mean high quality or luxury.
Oh, man, say it again. Marion Franks. Can we give him a gold star? Can we do?
You know what?
Yes.
Hey, look. Hold on one second, Rico. You know what I'm about to do? Hey, you know what? Marion, real quick, before we speak on it, brother, let us know if you're willing to come up here, man. Hey, let us know.
Say it loud, bro. Bro,
hit that
I've
link.
been having this argument with people since I turned this camera on. Please say it again. Yes. That's exactly, I've said so many times, there's Webster's definition and there is jargon.
True.
The word niche has become a fragrance jargon for quality. That is not what Dexter or what Webster says about the word niche. You could look up Webster. You could look up man, what's the other leading? This Webster's not the only one. There's another dude.
What up, Mike?
Anyway, look up your leading dictionaries.
No, for sure.
Niche has a definition. It's been given already. This whole made up thing about niche quality is crazy. We know what you mean, and we'll say it sometimes as well, but just know that being niche, independent of other things, does not mean it's going to be a great fragrance.
That's
it
right.
Just means what that gentleman put in that definition, which means that the brand started out as a fragrance house, and that's all they do. They just make fragrance. Boom. That's niche.
Boom.
That's niche. That's it. They don't make purses. They don't make lipstick. They make perfume, and that's it. That's a niche.
And that's
niche.
You know what's
funny? Went to high school. Y'all wrote a book report before. You know definitions of words.
Yeah,
you slow. I'm not playing with y'all.
But Rico, this 2026. All right. Back in 2024, they started redefining definitions. Okay, I'm talking about all on social media. Like even we talked about this 2 weeks ago. All right, the definition of synthetic no longer means synthetic in perfumery. Right. They use synthetic to make it sound cheap, to make it sound low quality. And synthetic really just means that it's sometimes exaggerated or a how do you say, a version of,
it's a version.
It's not the actual natural smell.
That's all synthetic means.
But people,
there's a natural version of something, and there's one created to replicate what the original does. That's all synthetic means. But again, we've made synthetic a quality thing. When we smell something, we're like, that smells synthetic. What do you mean? Do you mean that it smells like ambroxan rather than ambergris?
Yeah, no, they never mean that. I'm telling you, it's they
don't know what they mean. They don't know what they mean. They're
just misusing terms. And speaking of, hey, real quick, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna have a comical moment. All right, we got to get the laughs up at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
Look, boy Mundo in here said a lot of them succeed because they know a lot of people don't care to understand what quality is. Okay, and that's true. They can fool people and call something quality simply because they use the same oils as others. But here's the thing, Mundo is very right, but they use the same brand. What a lot of people don't
Yes.
understand is that there's levels
They're
to the
buying their oils from the same place.
company. Yes, but that doesn't mean that they're getting them from the same, I don't know what they store them in, but the same storage unit. They have A, B, C, D, E, and F levels. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if those are the correct terms, but they've got levels of oil quality up here, here, and you can pay for whatever it is that you want to use or you can afford. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, we're talking about concentrations of the actual oil.
No, we're talking about levels of quality in oil. Okay. I'm going to put it like this. Even for oil such as tea tree oil, there's levels to tea tree oil. And I had to learn that late. I used to buy tea tree oil from Walmart, and Walmart will have like 5 or 6 brands, but they don't all treat my skin the same.
Okay.
They're all tea tree oil. They claim to have the same additives and everything, but they don't go on my skin. They don't absorb the same. Think of the of the what is it? The shea butter. There's different levels to shea butter. There's different
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so, so that's what I'm saying when I say there's levels to it. Just because you got shea butter don't mean you've got that high quality, because it spreads differently on skin than the regulars. I will say that, but real quick, man, hey, let's have a I gotta show you this, bro. So
Let's do it.
This is one of the things that's so funny in the community. Now, this is not trying to belittle this man, because honestly, I thought this was low-key hilarious. All right. But hey,
it sounds like we're gonna belittle him.
Does it really?
It sounds like we are. Depending on what he did. I don't know what it is yet. I might be behind it. Let's see.
Let me see real quick. Hold on. Let me make sure this is it.
What did somebody do? What did somebody do? By the way,
man,
when people
hold
do things, sometimes the repercussions.
Yeah, let me see, because I think this is it, but hold on 1 second, bro. That's not it. Hold up. It didn't load. Oh, they did you, boy. StreamYard, boy. StreamYard be hard on a ninja.
Oh, yeah, they ain't playing. They ain't playing with you.
They be hard on a ninja.
You gonna earn it, and you pay for it, and you pay for it. You gonna earn it.
Dang, man! All right, I guess we can't have the laughable moment just yet. God damn!
They ain't with it.
I bet. Hey, well, we're gonna go ahead and continue. I'll find a way to get it up there. But yeah, hey, shout out to Mikey. All right, I am Smell, man. What's going on, my guy? He said, "Big on supporting. Appreciate you, sir." All right, more content is better, and that is true. You know what I'm saying? More different opinions, period. Whether they're different or unique.
Open it up. Yeah.
Yeah. And Simone, oh my God. She's such a character. Anyway, though, Big Ham, yep, that's what I thought it was. Exactly, man. And look, check this out. In so many cases, indie houses are producing better blends with conceptualized vision. Designer Realm has been putting out redundant slop. Gotta get back. Gotta keep it a buck. And Mikey, I'm with you. Would I call it slop? Not necessarily, not all of them, because I bought a few. You know what I'm saying? I like a few of them, right? But are they redundant? There are some that have such a tie-in to the previous version that it does get a little redundant. I can somewhat agree with that in the designer. Realm.
Can we just agree that because I love that statement that he made, but can we agree that the people receiving the business end of this issue are creating the issue? Okay.
You talk about the people that keep buying it after they
keep buying the slop we're talking about. If they make junk and you buy the junk, boom, they're gonna make more junk.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Buying the junk, they're gonna make you the junk. So, oh man, like talk about that could not have been better planned. Man, just as he's gonna say whatever he was gonna say. Listen, if we buy it, they will continue to make it. So you really can't say it's that bad. It's not that bad. Everybody's buying it. and they're loving it, and they're saying positive things. So it's not that bad. Some of us don't like it, but for the most part, apparently it's good.
And let's be honest, some people are wearing it for a completely different reason. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, what's more important, quality or experience? Well, the thing is that, hey, some people have a great experience with the cheaper versions, with the ones that are more
experience. That's experience.
Yeah, that's their experience, and they love it. Like I said, when I wear that Aquatica, all right, when I wear that Aquatica, that Rayhan Aquatica to work, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get a compliment when I give someone a hug or when I walk by. Okay, 9 times out of 10. But when I've worn that Virgin Island Water by Creed, sometimes they don't even smell me in the warehouse. They don't even smell me. But that coconut milk on that Rayhan, it's crazy work. I'm talking about now it was before in the earlier days of wearing it. I literally turned a head. But
I don't know nothing about Rayhans, but
damn, Rico.
I don't know nothing about Rayhans.
Such an elitist, man.
I am. I will be the first to tell you. I absolutely. Why you don't buy the brand? I don't want to.
Wait, so they didn't offer you a free trip?
Clearly, you don't see me talking about them all of a sudden, do you? Hey, by the way, that's such a great point.
Wait.
Half the people you saw go out there. Did you ever see them talk about Rayhan beforehand?
I'm sure if they got something in PR or whatnot, they probably talked about 1 or 2 of them.
Okay.
Hey, the people that I saw out there, Rico, are the ones that have videos for Joma Shop. You know what I'm saying? Beauty House. These are all.
Yo, by the way,
we want
to make very clear here. This is a big space, and there's a lot of money to be made here. No one's mad at those people.
I know.
As I go back, and I always say this, just don't treat a paid advertisement as a review. That's all. You got paid. You're so recognized and so big in this fragrance space as a reviewer that a lot of people watch you. As a brand, I want you to talk about my fragrance. If I pay you to, just say this house reached out to me to let you know about this. I actually like this. If you do, you do, or have
we gonna get on that on another day.
The backbone to say I don't like this. I'm not gonna do the review.
Rico, that's a legality topic. That's a legality topic. We gonna get onto that because we've been having a few people talk about this. EQ went on a rant or had dialogue or whatever you want to call what he was doing. You know what I'm saying, about people not declaring this and whatnot. And don't get me wrong, I think for legal purposes you definitely got to, but at the same time, it's kind of like hey, let them hang themselves if they don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know them folks. If I do, I tell them to change it up. But I don't know them folks. If that's what they doing, let them be.
See, okay, look. See what Rafa's talking about right there? The use of more molecules, which I'm assuming makes the overall product richer, more. But the price difference is about 40. It does not cost the brand as much as it's costing us.
Of course, the profit price point is the difference. Where do they want the profit? How much profit do they want? I don't care what nobody says. All right, Rayhan may be getting, let's say Rayhan's getting $30, $35 off of us. All right. There's no way you're going to tell me that some of these other brands aren't getting more. Like, just because they got a nicer bottle and definitely the perfume, the perfume in the bottle is definitely noticeably better.
Yeah,
you're not going to tell me that they're only getting a $35 price point profit on us as well. Not when you look at those annual stats and you see more. Now, you use that information how you would. You know what I'm saying? You can choose to try and charge them or whatever, but honestly, it's on you. At this point, it's just important that you know what's going on according to your decisions. But when we talk about that, Raph, you're not wrong. But here's the thing: how much of that is profit? It would be a question that I would push it back against with. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't doubt that they're using more expensive, but still, if Rayhan is getting $35 out of me, how much are Dior? How much are Fragrance Dubois and them getting out of me for profit?
Wait more. Wait. Here's the
Oh,
so
we don't
here's
have
a
to.
real
We don't have
question.
to answer that. We don't have to answer that though,
No,
Rico.
I got the
We
answer
know.
for you. Way more.
We know.
Way more. But my question is this. My question is, as a consumer, here's the real question. Do you want to wear Dior? Or do you want to wear Rayhan? Do you want to say out loud, you wore such and such dupe, or you wore the original? Because if you feel comfortable wearing the dupe, buy a dupe and everybody's good. Buy your dupes. Buy your dupes. Buy your fakes. You don't like the term fakes or dupes. You feel that's disrespectful. I feel like somebody created it already and you recreated it and sold it for a cheaper price, but you made it cheaper, but you don't want it to be a cheap product. Listen, what I'm saying is this: make what you make, buy what you like. Don't get mad when I look at you weird because you're doing weird things.
Well, I mean, perhaps you should just use a different word. All right, that's why I choose to use, and I've been using for the past 3 years.
Gems.
Use renditions. Rendition now, Rico. Use renditions. Hey, Rico, use renditions. It just sounds more studious. It sounds high level. All right.
I'm not trying to make them sound high level. You're not understanding me then. You're not understanding what I'm trying to do then. If that's what you thought, I digress. Let me start over. I made something up.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, you gotta make
creative enough to create something in a space of creators.
Yeah.
Then be accepting of the labels that come with it.
Well, it's funny that you say that because there's a lack of acceptance for what people sign up for. And I'm only going to touch on this real quick, but I'm going to also say this too. When you step in the creator space, be accepting because you should have been ready, but be accepting for anybody that has a critique of you because that's
open-minded.
When you put yourself out there in the public space, you are basically signing up to be critiqued, whether it be good or bad. You are signing up to be critiqued.
Shout out put yourself in the public space, accept it.
Yeah.
That goes for Gems. That goes for me as well. We turn down this camera. We talk. Somebody's gonna say something about something. That's okay.
Hands down.
Say it. Say it when I'm around too, though. But say it. Yeah, say it.
Not saying when I'm around, but yeah. No, I'm with you on that one. Check it out. So Big Ham said, I love indie houses. I said that the other day. Indie houses are making more than just amazing formulas. They are downloading themselves into their fragrances they make. Indeed, such as Day 3, such as, what's your girl that you were just talking about? She got you the whiskey.
One Way Bridge.
One Way Bridge. So are some of these other houses. Beautiful, unique, and definitely adapted according to the stories that they have to tell, usually about their lives, their experiences, their travels, So shout out to them for sure. Beersom said we are talking as collectors. True, but flankers are for one bottle person who finish and need to re-up, but want something a little different. That is kind of true, but I'm gonna be honest.
I will give that a lot of credit. Yeah.
I mean, but I think I want to say majority of flankers. I think majority of the flanker lovers are also collectors. Okay.
I was when I was, but interesting. You said that I was.
Okay.
But I was a different collector. I was literally at all the Issey Miyakis, or I wanted to collect flankers. I didn't have a niche or luxury brand in sight. I just had all the iterations of flankers of designers. This is also like 10, 11 years ago, but that was the wave I was on. But to your argument,
you fell in love with a house and you bought what you liked.
Yeah,
you used to go to a house and get whatever it is that you liked.
I got a lot of the Issey Miyakis, a lot of the Gucci Guilties, a lot of the Gucci Pour Homme. There was a couple of them that I was just the Aqua de Joe's. There was a couple.
Uncle
I
D.
was
Jones,
just
you guys.
flanking heavy because at that time, and I didn't know anything about the idea of frag.com or the industry or the business behind it or how they're gonna flank it to death until I have no more money left. I thought that as this in my head, this fragrance collector I was becoming, I was gonna get the entire collection of all these flankers. I didn't even know the word was flankers. A new version of this other one. I'm like, I'd have them all. And then when I found out about the fragrance, I was like, I would have never had them all. 30 years later, they'll make a new flanker and get you to buy that one. And the difference is a little more cinnamon, a little less wood, some more citrus, or the best part, they recreate a whole new fragrance and just call it the same thing as the old flanker. And then you're like, this smells nothing like the last one.
Bro,
Why did you call
you.
it the last thing?
Because it's like clickbait for them. It's no different from someone
It
doing
is
clickbait
clickbait.
online. They
It's
throw it in there and
exactly
they're like, oh,
clickbait.
this has got to be
It's
something
fragrance
different. Then you
clickbait.
smell it. It's like, what
This
the
smells
fuck?
nothing like the other one. Why would you call it that? You could have called it something new. It's good for a different reason. Why would you do that?
True.
I hate that. Yeah.
It is what it is. But check this out. So Mundo said, EQ said it the other day. The stuff they are buying and promoting is all they know. Okay. Most people are afraid to broaden their horizons and explore. So much stuff out there that gets zero attention. True.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Back.
True. That is a big fact. You know what I'm saying? My guy Raph said it's about volume versus quality. That is so, but that is a big difference, because here's the thing: when you got companies such as Amouage and whatnot, they're selling, but when you look at the volume that's being sold, they're not selling like Rayhan, because Rayhan and them, boy, at these
the numbers matter. Yeah, the numbers matter in the day.
Shit, I know wholesalers that are buying like 100 packages, and we got like 5 stores on the strip over here at Harry Hines, and I know they're getting at least 100.
Bro, I know barbers that are selling Rayhan.
Bro,
barbers, where my girl go buy her hair at.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Walt over there in North Carolina. Every time I look up the Hair Depot, and
I don't know if that's just a North Carolina thing.
No, it's not. It's not, but it's big over there that we know of.
It's heavy. If you want Middle Eastern fragrances in North Carolina, go to Hair Spot.
See, over here in Texas, we got perfume wholesale spots. So they don't mix the hair with it, okay? Because if there's ever a fire, it all goes up in flames. So we're very conscious on that. And it's hot as hell out here, so it could all go up in flames.
That's a problem.
Now, Beersom said just as good as the original. Ain't nobody talking about that, Beersom. I never say that. The things are not as good as the original, quality-wise. However, do they get noticed? Do they get noticed more?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe that. But
I would say there's a good enough percentage to say that they literally get noticed more than the OGs in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
But that's off of skin in the air. We're not talking about, like your preference. We're talking about notice from strangers, ongoing strangers that are more likely to smell the Aquatica over the Virgin Island water, because it kicks off.
You know what? Time out. I think I just thought this is a topic to have, right? And is this?
Yeah.
And is this?
I'm taking notes.
When I make an original fragrance, and you make a better version. Did you make a better version of what I made, or did you let what I made influence you to make something different?
No, you made
because the whole it's better than the original. No, the original was intended to be this. It is what it is. You can't tell me it's better than this. I meant it to be this. I meant for it to smell like this. How is your version better than me making what I intended to make? No,
I think this is. Wico, but I don't think the better is the way people are taking it. I think there's a bunch of sensitive Sallys out there that when they hear someone say
better means different things for different people.
Wait. But in context, when I say Rayhan Aquatica is better than Virgin Island water, most people that understand who I am or what I do and whatnot, they would ask, what do you mean by better? And I would first off say better for me. Because the truth of the matter is subjective. So when I say it's better to me. And some people will say, well, why do you think it's better? Is it better quality? And I'll tell them real quick, no. However, that thing sings off skin. I love the way they hyped up that lime, and instead of using coconut water or coconut juice, they use coconut milk.
water. Hey,
Well,
so for everybody who's not listening, who hasn't been really listening, and I like to dissect as people are talking.
Yeah.
Going back to the very first question that he asked, and he never gave a straight response.
I never gave a straight response.
The experience, because he just mentioned the subjectivity of it all and how so his answer was experience. He is an experience first, because everything he just said states that experience is more important than whatever labels or perfumers or whatever have going on. Do I enjoy it? I like this. It might be cheaper, it might be more, but I like when I'm wearing it, and that's what's most important to me.
True. And I mean, if you want the context, you want me to break it down and give the details and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hey, look, my boy Nate the Great. This is Charm's son, right? He said, "Nah, Jims, they gonna say they wearing a clone proudly." You know what? 3 years ago, that may not have been so. Now, shit. Hey, they out there throwing Rayhan and Afnan. Boy, you would think they talk about that stuff like we used to talk about.
Bro, tell me, I'm gonna say something that people aren't gonna like, but it is what it is. They had grown men. They had grown men out there looking like Rick Ross' wife when she was at 50 shopping. Like, look where they brought me. All I gotta tell y'all is this is good. And they brought me out. Like, bro, you look like Pretty Woman out here. Like, stop it. But
looking like Pretty Woman, that sounds crazy though.
Yo, you know what sounds crazy? People who was for years until that point was respected for their opinion, and one day they were like, "You got flued out? You got flued out, bro?
You got flued out? It sounds wild, dog.
Stop playing.
It sounds wild, but
it sounds crazy.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I will say
Go ahead.
Cause I need to be transparent with everybody watching, because I ain't no hypocrite.
All right, what's up?
Bro, if they would have thrown me a check in a flight, I'm like, yo, Rayhan is crazy. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I ain't seen that day in my life yet, but I'm not gonna just shoot at bro, because that's it had to be a crazy check. For you to sell your soul, like, it had to be great. Because that it affects everything moving forward, and you know this.
It does.
So that check had to be crazy. For you to allow it to do what it's gonna do moving forward, because I wouldn't see it as other brands will be like, oh, Rayhan did business with him, he's good money. They're gonna be like, ooh, that's very obvious. They had 6 reviewers at the same time say the same things in the same locations. We probably don't want to do business with this person. So the check had to be great, and he's a real part of it. Everybody who's out there, I'll say what I say as a joke, whatever, but everybody who out there has real bills, real family, real everything. And if somebody was willing to use their platform to get that check, I don't know how much they sacrificed in the process. If I was ready to give everything up with a crazy enough check, that might be the one. But this is a space just like any other space. For everybody who ever worked somewhere and you stole pens on your way out going home at work, this is kind of the social media version of taking some pens home. Or like they got away with it. They got away with it. Good on them.
No, for real. And truth be told, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Look, if they flew me out, look, I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna shield for the whole line, but I'm gonna find at least 3 of them down.
It gets crazy.
Do some
it gets crazy out there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna be good. Trust me, it's gonna be some stuff that I like. It may only be 2 or 3, but hey, you gonna see me on IG hitting some backflips or trying. All right, Mike face plant like old dude.
TikTok. That's what.
TikTok, yeah. Boy, you gonna boy on TikTok, I'm gonna act a fool. You're gonna see me at the nearest Lambo, not even able to rent one, but we're gonna be standing next to one like, hey.
It don't even matter. As long as I got one As long as I got one of them Zerjov Lambos sprayed it in the
You know what
background,
I'm
I don't think
saying?
I'll be long. I don't think I'll be long.
I thought
That's the
about doing
closest
this,
I'm getting
bro.
to Lambo life.
I thought about doing this though, Rico. Real talk, like spraying on the surge up. I gotta wait until I can afford one of them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can afford comfortably one of the bottles, but I'm gonna spray that thing in front of a Lambo and walk off and hop in my Honda and let it all be recorded.
Yeah, that would be good. So I just left Charlotte.
Hey,
And we were
hey,
driving,
for
and I
real.
look on the right hand side, and I saw a Lambo dealership, and I was like, "Yo, I should have. If I had my bottle with me, I would have stopped and get one." Because Rafa been dropping videos at a Lambo dealership, like he's with the real Lambos, and I was like, "I'm gonna do that," but I didn't have my bottle. But next time I go up to Charlotte, I am taking it, and I'm gonna ask them humbly, like, "Yo, I don't got no Lambo money for you right now, bro, but I do got this bottle. Can I picture something, video? Let me do
Yeah,
something
yeah,
over
you know what
here."
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah,
we gonna make some connections now. Rich Money
yeah, yeah.
Cash. Shout out to him, the originator of the penny pull upper. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I'm on to you. All right. Jason, don't let Jason catch you. All right.
Yo, what they call the original penny pull upper?
Oh boy, man, we did a live with Skylar. She's another fellow reviewer.
Yeah.
And bro, this Negro put on there, I think he put on there something where we were talking about deodorant and whatnot. And you know what I'm saying? I think he put in the chat something about you got to make sure you ain't got no titty biscuits or something like that, or underarm. You know what I'm saying? Like when you powder, bro. And they, like he used to put stuff in the chat that would have us wilding out when we read it. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, he be in there talking about, hey man, I'd be like, oh yeah, man, we don't, you know what I'm saying? We need some talk about the fragrances that'll make a girl, you know what I'm saying, dry up. And he was like, oh yeah, the panty pull uppers. And it was just like, it's
That's
stuff.
a good. That's a
It's
good
stuff.
one.
It
That's
was
a
crazy,
good.
man.
That's a
He's a
good
long time.
label. I like that one.
Oh yeah. Hold on. You know who we got on here? All right. We got a special guest in the building.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna have to ask him to be on his best behavior because I see him over there looking like he's getting profiled, like he just got pulled over. But shout out to him, man. Here we go.
Yo, gang in the house.
Look at that back. Look at that back wall, though, Rico. Tell me that don't look like that wall that you have to stand up against
The
whenever
same
you're in
thing that
jail.
happened last time happened just now. I lost all audio.
Nothing.
No, you good. Did you just lose it? Rico, please tell me that's not the move. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me.
Yep, I lost all audio. I'm gonna jump out, jump back in, cause
Okay.
this happened last time. Josh jumped on. Let me try this again.
One more time. Yeah, come on. I got you. All right. What up, Jason?
Good,
what's going on, man? Welcome back to the show,
man.
brother. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back.
Man, it took me forever, man, just to try to get the damn link to work, bro. Man, I got all kind of bootleg shit going on right now, man. Just to be able to pop on real quick, bro.
StreamYard been giving me hassle. I tried to download this one little thing so we could have a funny moment on here, and it won't download the darn video. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
Shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like I might as well take my damn AirPods out because shit. I mean, it is what it is. You know, we just deal with it and keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, hey, like they said, Mama, I made it.
I'm on my laptop right now, bro. Like I got to use my laptop and camera just to be able to get. Yeah, it's just been crazy. I've been trying to really get up here, man, for about the past 20 minutes.
For real? Damn. Sorry to hear that. But hey, you here now, Rico? You hear us?
Yo, I hear you.
Hey, we hear you. Yeah, you good, baby. Yes, sir.
What up, Rico?
What up?
Goodie,
so,
man.
Jason, welcome back in here, man. Hey, you already know the topic. The topic is quality over experience? What is your particular? I don't want to hear the general concepts. You know what I'm saying? Consensus and whatnot. I want to hear your preference and why. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
When have I ever gave a general consensus about anything?
There's been a few times you've been politically correct. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've been politically correct for your sake. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I appreciate it nonetheless, because I sure got to straddle that fence. You know what I'm saying? Even if sometimes it low key splits my ass open. You know what I'm saying? And it's done that. I know that was wild. That was wild. But we 99 of a shot in, and you know what? And we've been sipping, so it is what it is. All right. But hey, go ahead.
I mean, when it comes to quality and experience, I mean, you know, it really depends on that person. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody's been buying Middle Eastern cologne fragrances, you know, for such a long period of time, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and then they finally get a hold of $105 surge off a discount. I mean, it's really up to that person. You know what I'm saying? Because my level of quality and what that fragrance will give me and the experience of it is going to be totally different from a person that buys lower end fragrances.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, if I'm using Creed, Boudicca, or Fragrance Couture fragrances, then my experience with that fragrance is going to be totally different than somebody that's buying, you know, Armas or, you know, Ray Hands or, you know, whatever other brands out there. Because I don't know, because I don't buy them. But, you know, if that's their level of quality, then their experience is going to be wonderful because that's the quality that they're accustomed to having.
Okay.
I'm not accustomed to that quality. So my experience is, if I was to put that on, would be trash because of what I'm used to having. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, let me ask you something, because hey, my memory ain't that long, but I tell you what was your experience with that Armand Precio? Because didn't you give us a story about them, about the church women that were giving up the ghost, that were looking at you like giving up the ghost after church?
Well, no, I had absolute adventures on that day, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought that was a pre-show. You sure about that?
I am 100% positive. But did I get a lot of compliments wearing pre-show? Yeah, I did. But to me, compliments don't warrant the experience for me because I don't fish for compliments.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit here and say a fragrance is good only because I got compliments from it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've gotten compliments from Issey Miyake, and that shit like $40 a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't gauge a fragrance based upon compliments. So even though the experience, as far as on the compliment side, was a good one because I got compliments that day, but the wearing experience for me as a connoisseur, it was like, okay, it's cool. It's good for what it is. It's good for what I paid for. You know what I'm saying? That's how I gauged it. You know, it's good for what I paid for. You know what I'm saying? You know, I would use the hottest fragrance this summer, according to some people, is Summer Vice. And shout out to Bowtie. You know,
shout out to him.
It did work for me.
Right. You gave it a 6 out of 10, right?
Off initial first impression, I gave it a 7.5 off first impression. When I first got it, you know, sprayed the sample that they gave, put it to the nose. Cool. I'll give it a 7.5. But then when I gave it the first wearing experience, it wasn't a good experience for me. Anybody else and what your experience is your experience. But for me, it wasn't a good experience for me because as the fragrance started to dry down, it just became basic.
Yeah, true enough.
It was nothing special. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just average at best for me. So for me, and I may say that again, for me, it took it from a 7.5 to a 6.
Okay,
if you love it, cool. Do your thing. Wear it. Put Mount Rushmore of whatever you want to put it on. That's your Mount Rushmore. Who am I to tell you that it's not that? You know what I'm saying? Because that's your Mount Rushmore. That's not mine.
Yeah,
but like
sure.
Dame, him in the chat talking about some of Ice's Fire. Cool. Like if that's your experience with it, rock it, love it, put it on the Mount Rushmore, say all the wonderful things and sing it perfect. Do what you need to do. But for me, I just had a 6 out of 10 experience with that fragrance.
And I get it. Because, we talked about it earlier and I told you I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. And, what I give it, a 7.5 to an 8.
Yeah.
And it's not that I go fishing for compliments, but when I get them, you know what I'm saying? You know what's funny? After working at a place, when people know that you do fragrances and that you do reviews and whatnot, when people smell you after a while, or say, for instance, if you dressed up and you look like that guy and you smell good, they'll typically tell you whether or not they like your fragrance and whatnot. And after a while, you get kind of used to hearing that. It's not that you go buy fragrances to get compliments, but it's like when you get one and they give you a compliment, it just, you start to feel a little bit different about wearing that particular fragrance from the ones that, they might acknowledge, but not necessarily say anything. But I'm with you on that. What's up?
No, you said like if you get a compliment, it changes your opinion and how you.
No, not it changes. No, it gives it a boost, not changes. Like, remember, that's why I said I liked Summer Vice. I gave it a 7.5 off top. But after wearing it up there at work, it made me feel good because when it was like,
Come on, because you just said something right now that kind of does play into what Jason try to point out, but it's still a valid fact, which is this. And I know for a fact there's so many people that do this. I'm aware of fragrance. I don't think it's that good. But I already put it on. I'm like, this was a bad call. And I wore it out tonight. And like 3 people gave me a compliment. And I'm like, hold up, people do like, I'm gonna wear it next time I go out.
You said a bad call, Rico. I gotta stop you right there. A bad call and a okay caller, 2 different ones.
But no, regardless of what your call is, I didn't think I made a good call. I threw this on, but people outside think I smell good. I know people think I smell good when I wear this. I'm wearing this to the club now. I got compliments again. I'm not a fan of this, but I'm getting positive. If you're telling me there's not people out there right now who 100% be like, it does good in the club, I'm rocking it, let's stop doing this right now. This is crazy. We're not in the realm of reality. People,
I'm giving it an 8. I'm giving it a 7.5 to 8. Yes.
The term panty dropper exists because of foolishness like that. I'm not gonna wear what I like. It drops panties, allegedly. So I'm gonna wear it. You know how crazy that is?
That's a fact.
You know how crazy that is? That's crazy work, bro.
Here's the thing. The fact that you threw panty droppers in there, and we know that it's not the fragrance, it's not the foolishness, it's the foolish people that really believe that that's
no, it gotta be the perfume. It must be. How else would it work? It's not connection and people.
For real, bro. Like
it's the perfume,
real.
obviously.
So you're trying to tell me it's not the conversation, it's not how you
not
look
at all. Just spray on the right perfume.
Like here's the thing. When it's kind of like transition back to the whole, experience and all those things. I'm just gonna say, like, for instance, this. I don't know if you can see it, but the new Sauvage Extrait.
Okay. Yep.
Wait. Do I need to put up a title that says this is a paid promo?
The only person that paid for this was me. The only person that paid for this was me.
Just let me know.
No. This was paid for with my own money. This was not sent from me from the brand. But what I'm saying is like with this, some people are gonna trash it just off of the simple fact of the name. Just off the simple fact of the name, it's gonna get a ton of hate out there.
Another Dior Sauvage? Come on.
But for me, in my wearing experience with this, to me, this is a 9.5 out of 10 for me. And in my wearing experience and the quality and everything that's in this bottle. To me,
Yeah.
it's the best one from the Sauvage lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Best one.
Wait, Jason, you cannot be serious. You're telling me that a Dior Sauvage, I don't care, a Dior Sauvage, you're telling me that it has the quality, okay, not quality with a K, but quality with a Q, okay, QU on top of that. It has a quality for you to rank it at 9.5? You got to be shilling.
Bro, I've been called worse things in my life. but you can't shield for something that you pay for.
Right. Well, you can in hopes that they might send you a check eventually.
Bro,
Ask that boy Ashton.
Bro, let me tell
ask
you
Ashton, what's his name? I know y'all heard about our boy Ashton, the dude that likes to run with the bulletproof vest on next to the dog in the car.
Oh yeah. What up with him?
Oh, y'all didn't hear? So
No.
my man, you know, he has that routine where he wakes up every morning, y'all.
No, he don't do that for real. But okay.
Puts ice in there and he pours in that water
blue bottle. Yeah.
Yes, and then he splashes his face and he does a whole number, drinks a little bit and whatnot. Come to find out, them people's stock in 1 week rose up 1,000. Wait, no, maybe it was 1 month. Rose up 1,000%, and so did the orders used in a week. Like a week to a month, bro. And later on, after he had made them so much money, he goes back to them and he wants to do a business deal with them where he owns equity in the company. And they said, no, sir.
No, sir.
But we appreciate your use of our product.
Well, he screwed himself on that. He should have negotiated that when he, first got started doing what he was doing with.
Yeah, he definitely. They're still selling water. They're still selling water,
and they're going to be selling, and they're selling more water than they were 2 years ago before he started.
That is not a little eye opener to anybody in this space. Don't ever overvalue yourself. Know your value. Don't overvalue yourself. Don't overvalue. You might find yourself without options. Be fair. Be fair. Know your actual worth. You can talk tough. You can talk tough in certain situations when you know, like, you can't do better than me. But don't get crazy and act like you created a space that never existed. You're in a space with 1,700 other people who do what you do. Don't overvalue yourself. Calm down. Right. Because every conversation you having with a brand and it's going left, I might be the next call. All I'm saying is, calm down. Know your worth.
That's for sure.
So, but back to what no, bro. Like, I'm not shilling for Dior in this fragrance, but it's a 9.5 out of 10. It's the best one from the Sauvage lineup for me. I mean, bro, once you get your nose on it, y'all come up with your own thoughts and experiences. It's definitely not one to blind buy for sure. Don't blind buy it because it's not going to be for everybody. But I tell you what, it is for me. 100.
All right, hold up. I got a question. I got a couple of questions for you, actually. So, how many mLs for that bottle?
50.
50. Okay. Price point? Price point on that?
205.
205. Okay.
That's not bad.
Well actually, it kind of takes away from the question, the direction I was going, because I kind of answered it already. Which is, I wanted to go with, if it were at a luxury price, would you buy it? You did buy it at a luxury price.
Right.
Anything over 200 for 50 ml, we're already talking luxury products. So, all that to say this, without you saying it, I'm assuming now, you would put that particular Dior up against high-level luxury coveted fragrances right now.
Yeah. 100%.
You heard him. You have it here. Father has spoken. He said,
"Yo, that's for 205 now." And 205, and to be clear, I think this is a good conversation too. There's two worlds of fragrance enthusiasts. There's collectors and people who want to smell good. When you collect,
thank you.
20,
No, there's more groups, Rico. There's more groups.
For sure. Like, you know, you always hear the statement, there's two kind of people in this world. The doers and the not doers. Like, there's like a million other kind of peoples. There's like the one that kind of want to do it. I thought about, but you know what we're saying? We're generalizing. My point is that fragrance, at least to Jason, it comes off as a fragrance that could easily go nose to nose with one of the more loved higher end fragrances that cost way more, which brings back that does price point play a part in what you're buying, or are you buying it because you just love what you're smelling? Because when you say to anything, to a Sauvage, I'm already like, I'm like, 2-0, what? I gotta, this needs to go on skin. I need to wear it for a while. I know the original. I know what it went for.
But see, you're thinking as a reviewer. Jason's just a connoisseur.
50. I'm also thinking about it as a wearer. Like 205 for a person with a job. Like, I'm thinking about a person who makes dollars per hours. Like, I'm thinking about it from all angles, bro. Like, so I'm thinking about all parts. Like 205, 50 ml. We're talking about that niche luxury range. But it's still
you said 205 for 50?
Yeah.
But you know what? Hey, wait. I say damn because that's part of the reason why I didn't get the elixir. Because when they hit that elixir, oh wait, no, this is the elixir, right?
No, X-ray.
Okay, that's right. This is X-ray. So the
come
elixir,
on. So
remember the elixir was like $60 more than the EDP.
The newest one is. I remember when Elixir came out, and that got some actual good love.
It did, because it was better.
And one after Elixir.
This is the X-ray. This is the X-ray. So that's like in the last 30, 60 days? This one ain't even out yet. This one won't come out until the 31st.
Oh, you just cool. All right, I got it.
That's what I was about to say. Are we supposed to have that on here?
Yo, that was the lightest flex ever on live.
Yeah.
Like,
but
nobody got this. Just me.
It's got people on YouTube with this, man. It's got people out there making content on this already.
And they not even telling people they got it from Dior or we'll let that be.
Hey, where I got mine from, hey, you know.
Well, you ain't on here like that, so you be all right. But but I ain't gonna lie, Jason, you did do a little flex there. You know what I'm saying? Nice little flex.
Well, it wasn't what that was for. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't for a flex.
It worked out. It's good. Now we know you're special. But the important part is this, right? The important part really is this, that I have not come across any iteration of Sauvage that I would pay into 200s. Not because Sauvage isn't good. Sauvage is really good. So even the original Sauvage was good. Like, even as a snob collector, I'll tell you, I know that if you intend to smell good and have a positive reaction to that scent aesthetic, Sauvage is not going to fail you. I would never buy Sauvage. I know that, and I would never buy Sauvage. For one reason. Because if I buy Sauvage, I am one of maybe 16 people in the building that have Sauvage on that day. My collection is based on fragrances that I will be one of one in the building. More likely than not.
Here's the thing, though. With this new one, you really ain't getting Sauvage like you think.
I agree with you. I agree with you at so many levels. Because a lot of people who have loved Sauvage to right now are going to stop at that price point for 50 ml. So it's still going to limit the amount of people that wear it. Because a lot of people who've been rocking with Sauvage since it first came out with that Johnny Depp's first video with the wolf in the desert and shit.
And the guitar.
When they go see 205, they're going to be like, that's where I stop. That's my limit. I'm going to go back.
It can't be. Bro. Normally, I would say, hold on, Jason. Normally, I would say, yeah, but do you remember the price when Sauvage Elixir was at its highest? It was like $220, $240, and people were going out there left and right buying that. I don't think
I agree with you 100. I agree with you 100%.
Was out there buying that elixir.
I don't want to get too political.
Oh, okay.
I'm not this live, but I will remind you about a war going on and tariffs and things that affect how people are spending money in this country right now, and how the dollar is depreciating. Depreciation is a whole nother concept that we can talk about here on this live someday, but people,
we can talk about those.
How they spend.
We can talk about those tariffs. Everybody should know that man slapped on tariffs on every country that has manual labor, not underage manual labor, but manual labor.
I just want to preface everything I'm about to say by saying this. I said I don't want to make this political. If Jem wants to, I am 100%.
No, not tonight. Not tonight. We'll be here for 3 months.
I don't want to be the one to make it political. However, I am down to.
Man. I promise my girl I will cut it off at a decent time, and you know what I'm saying, we spend some time together. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me in trouble right now.
Enough. So we're not gonna make it that. What we are saying, however, is that it gets a little political. It does get a little. It does get a little political. But anyway, the point is the price point, unfortunately, sometimes determines who's gonna get in the party, and at the 200 range, and the way that the economy is going right now in the U.S. anyway, I don't think that the new one is the X-ray, right? I don't think that everyone's going to smell like the X-ray the same way that everyone smelled like the OG Savage when it came out. And that's, in my head, for the fragrance space is a good thing. Essentially, for the U.S. economy, it's a terrible thing, because it should be an accessible fragrance. If it's going to be a designer, one of the Macy's fragrance, they made it to where they think it should be achievable for average working Americans, and we're about to find out at the end of this year if that.
But here's the thing, though, and it's going to go back to the whole quality thing. The quality of this X-ray is better than the quality that you're even getting in the elixir.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Tough talk.
Those are big words there.
Even better.
That's tough talk. That's tough talk because I know.
But
I tried the elixir. I did not buy the elixir, but I tried it, and I was like, "This." I was being a hypocrite at the time. I was like, "This is worth buying. I'm just not gonna buy it though." But the elixir, I was like, "This is worth buying." I just know that everybody's gonna buy it, so I don't want to.
Bro, and that
the elixir is dope. You're saying that the X straight is that much better than the elixir?
Yes. I don't know if Raph is Raph in the chat?
Yeah, he's in the chat. He said he bought his.
If Raph is in the chat, ask Raph and he can say his opinion. Does he think that the X straight quality is the elixir?
Yo, done. He said his piece. Done.
Boom.
You didn't have to finish your question. Done.
Boom.
Done.
So, hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm with you, Rico. When I got that elixir, I was like, "Yo, this is phenomenal." From a designer standpoint, for the quality that was provided and the difference from the EDP and whatnot, I was almost about to go ahead and shill out that. I say shill, but I was gonna pay out that $240 off top. I fell in love with it. Lady gave me a 5 ml decant, and so because I saw that price, I was like, "Yeah, that's enough." All right, not even on my Macy's card. Okay, yeah. And so I had to walk away from it. Okay, but real talk, I wanted it. I had wanted it for so long, and you're telling me this X-straight? Hold on,
better.
Hold on, y'all.
It's better, and Rafa agrees.
Hold on. We gotta have a. All right. Dame says.
You're talking about, isn't Dame in North Carolina?
Bro, yes, but let's address this properly, okay? Dame, every time I see you in the chat say that something is on the way, is it behind that backup bottle of Zahadov Blue Seraphim Because if it's on the way behind that, then we know not to expect it anytime
soon. You doing a I'm gonna call him out moment. I get what you do. I get what you just did. You did a I'm gonna call him out. You be saying he buying, he ain't never bought. Dang, don't let him do that. Hey, don't let him do that. If you got some bottles to show, please let him know so he can jump on. Show your bottles, defend your honor. That's crazy work.
Hey, look, let's get at it. Hey, look. Dame, you want to come up here and show us what you got, man? Hey, look.
No, you better show bottles, though, Dame.
Don't do that.
Bottles that don't show up. You better show the stuff you had a record.
Bro, I do not want to see a bottle of Rare Reef. I don't want to see a bottle of the Aaron Terrence Hughes joint that I forgot the name of that shit already. I got a bottle of it, but I forgot the name of it.
Yo, I was about to say, slow down. Aaron Terrence Hughes, I got some bangers.
Yeah, I love Aaron Terrence Hughes. Love it. I got some.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look. I'm be honest.
Terrence, if you want to click the link, click the link, Terrence.
Come on up, Terrence. Yeah, just show your face. Show your face. So that way I can make sure it's you. All right. But hey, let's be honest. Them Aaron Terrence Hughes, all right. I smelt a couple, and I mean two.
Nah, I'm a fan.
Hold on. I smelled two of the more recent releases, though.
I can tell where you're going with it. I like Aaron Terrence Hughes.
I didn't say they were good. I didn't say that they're better now, but to me, the more recent ones, well, I only smelled two. Let me just say that. The two that I smelled designer-ish, okay?
So, to be fair, I've been rocking with this brand. I've been rocking with this brand since they had labels like this.
That's crazy.
Hey,
that's the OG
designer. And please understand.
Original. This is what. So I dig their original stuff. I haven't bought a lot of the new bottles with the little diamond, whatever it is in them. I know their old white label stuff and some of their new bottles, but their OG stuff, sheesh, that kid was nasty with it. The kid was nasty with it, bro.
With it though, you know what I'm saying? He's still nasty with it, man. I'm a fan of his work, man. I think I got maybe four of his fragrances.
Yeah, he good with it. He good with it.
Yeah, ATH is nasty with it, man.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, all this right here, boom.
Yeah, moving hands.
Calling something designer-esque is not crapping on it, honestly. Because if you really want to know, most of the designers that I wear and whatnot, I give them 8s and ups. All right, in my personal opinion.
I was gonna say, calling something designer-esque is saying that people love it.
Yeah, it's mass appealing.
Mass appealing.
It's really not.
It's mass appealing.
That's the gist of what I mean when I say it's designer-esque. It's like it's not going to take you all over the place. You're not going to have a roller coaster ride of various accords and whatnot. It's going to smell good. It's going to give you some quality. It's going to be smooth, typical smooth transitions. You know what I'm saying? For the one or two that it may provide, and you're going to be good to go. I'm not saying this. It's kind of like I need people to understand when I say designer-esque, it's not like when people say synthetic and they say, to mean cheap. This is designer-esque just means like it's good for what is good. It's that mid to high. You're going to appreciate it. Like y'all said, mass appealing, go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jules said, they're consistent as fuck.
Not this one.
It's not consistent.
Oh, he said that's on a different level.
It's a whole nother thing, bro.
Hey, just know this week when I get my little sample, just know when you see that video pop up and me and Jason on there and we over there with that Pop Smoke, Mac 11 there, Billie Jean, Dior. I'm gonna put all the stores. That's all. Hey, you gonna hear that? All you gonna hear is that when it rains, it pours.
It's different, man. It's different.
Just know we're gonna have an honest review on it. All right, just know. You hear that Pop Smoke? It's time.
Yeah, I mean, I already gave it my score already, but it'll be for you to have your taste, for you to have your experience with it and all that.
True.
You shit on it, then you shit on it. I hope everybody does, to be honest with you. Hope everybody shits on it.
So you can smell different, huh? Looking ass.
I dig it. I get that mentality.
But the truth of the matter is, bro, when you walk outside, the chances of you running into somebody smelling like anything, I mean, come on, and the chance of them smelling like you, bro, 1 in a million chance of that will happen. No matter what fragrance that you got on, you can have on the Sauvage EDT, bro.
And let's be honest. There's a such thing as eye and skin chemistry, all right? Because here's the thing, all right? You could be wearing what I'm wearing, but if you don't look like I look,
you ain't dressed how I'm dressed,
and your skin ain't oiled up, no diddy, all right?
I mean,
that was a bit wild. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, you should have pulled that.
Anyway, my point being, you know what I'm saying? There's a skin chemistry and there's an eye chemistry. You know what I'm saying? You got to look the part to match the fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
And you also got to have the right skin. You know what I'm saying? Your skin chemistry has to be hidden.
Yeah, you can't be eating cold cuts all day. And then that stuff starts coming through your pores, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Fish sticks and mayo ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You need to go ahead and detox.
You smelling like sauerkraut when you start sweating, bro. They ain't gonna smell the same.
Yo, what are the people who y'all hang out with eating, bro? What the?
Hey, I work at a warehouse. I work at a warehouse. All right, I work at a warehouse, and some of my guys in there, boy, they be doing the least and the most of the time, bro.
I guess.
Yeah, bro. I mean, but the thing is, man, I mean, you know, when it comes to quality and experiences, man, it's all up to the person that's wearing it. You know what I'm saying? It's all up to them, man, because what I might consider quality, you know what I'm saying? They might think, what the hell is this? And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? They might think the new Armoff Overdose is excellent quality.
Yeah. If they don't know about it. Yeah, it's their experience.
Armoff should be ashamed of themselves, man. Armoff should be ashamed of themselves of what they're doing to people. It's criminal what they're doing, man. It's criminal, bro. Criminal.
Yo, listen, I will say this. People being victim of their own ignorance does not make me a criminal. I'm going to sell you what you want. If you want to buy it, that's on you.
Ain't nobody asked for overdose. I got my nose on that over the weekend. When was that? Was it Friday? Either Friday or Saturday. I got my nose on. I think it was Friday. The
fact that you have to stop and think about it and take a deep breath tells me everything I need to know.
If you have any of the Club Danny intense joints, you don't need it. You don't need it. If you don't have any of them, for the price point of where it is now, I'd probably say get the limited edition. But if they both were around the same price, I'd say buy the Overdose because it is smoother. But I mean, damn beat.
So is this a fragrance that is marketed as like without using the actual words, but kind of like, is this supposed to be like a mass appealing panty dropper fragrance, club, whatever, all that?
Well, I mean, all it is just another spin on the Aventus DNA. It's just another Aventus clone.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
4,000 times over.
I see you in the back, Terrence.
4,000 Creed Aventus DNAs. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But they just put maybe one or two other little notes on it, and then people are going to buy into it because this one says it has plum. I get 0 plum out of this thing. Period. Like no plum. All I get is just a smoother, slightly bit more robust, Intense Man limited edition. That's it.
Yeah, but bro, you know, I mean, that's how it be. You know, at the end of the day, there are some of these companies that we just know. We know what they're looking for, bro. You know, we know what they're looking for. It is what
a quick sell. A quick sell.
I mean, hey, like we tell people in the reviewers and whatnot, we tell them all the time, you know, if that's what you came here for, then, hey, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. And,
I understand content creators buying it. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I get content creators and influencers buying it.
Hey, in honor of Scents and Sounds, all right, when Armoff, Rayhan, or any of the companies especially with Saucy right now, all right, come out with a new release, this is the song that plays in the background.
I need cash. Where my money? 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 You don't wanna be the one I blast, bro. Where my money? You don't wanna be the one I blast, bro.
That's what it comes down to, bro. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. I mean, and don't get me wrong. Are they good? Yes, but they're just trying to collect every day. There's probably, let's say there's probably about 2,000 new people that come over to the space, like deep into the space as far as clones and whatnot. So all they trying to do is get their money from whoever hasn't heard of them yet. You know, Press Show, we talked about that 2 years ago. Ain't nobody going in there asking for Press Show right now. They're saying, hey, what about that Aventus clone? And they're like, hey, how about this new one? Let me get you the newest one. And so they hit them over the head with what's new rather than what's already out there.
And that's true. I mean, but you know, my thing I'm gonna tell people, if you don't ever want to smell like nobody else, buy a fragrance that's 2 years old.
Oh yeah. Hey, what up? Look at what we got here, Jason. We got the black card himself, man. What's up, Terrence?
What's going on? What's going on there, everybody? What's going on?
What's happening?
What's good, man?
Not much.
Hey, my man got himself on a private jet. You know what I'm saying? My man over there taking pictures of all the inventory. Terrence over there look like Joma Shop, bro.
Yeah, man.
IG.
That's right. And I heard what got me motivated is I heard what's the name right now over here talking about luxury fragrance. What's the prices? I'm like, that kind of got my head in my head a little bit there. What we talking about? 50 ml for $300? A 50 ml for $200?
See, you out my price tag right now. I'm over there with the people that Rico was talking about. You know what I'm saying? That 205 looking like a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to hear. What are you calling luxury? At what point do you call the price tag? It turns from a good buy to a luxury buy.
I have to say above $300. Anything above $300 is luxury to me. Anything above $300, especially for a 50 ml, bro.
You grew up good. You grew up good as fuck. Cause 200, anything over 200. Your man said 300, bro.
300.
200 sitting around.
300. That better be paying half.
I want to turn this camera around right now. I want to turn the camera around so you can see it right now, so you can see what 300 is all about. But I'm out now. Everybody gonna go crazy in the chat, like, damn, man, what you do over there, boy? Hey, Terry, what you do over there, man?
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying,
man.
Yo, what you got on the other side of the camera?
Go ahead and front your boy. Go ahead and front your boy.
Why you gonna bring it up and not? Flip the camera, bro. Flip the camera.
Yeah, go ahead. And then
is it the back? Is it the which camera is the back or the front camera?
Yo, just don't you worry about it. Turn your hand around and flip the camera the other way.
Yeah. And then when you get finished showing us the collection, hey, hit your boy in the chat and let your boy front your boy an ounce. Yeah.
Oh, we got a collection.
Don't be playing no games out here in these streets, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see some Nishane in there. I see some Creeds in there. I see some Zerjovs in there.
I see that white bottle. Is that
you got some Tom Fords in there.
Silvermount water. I'll be forgetting which one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's see
Tom Fords right there.
Okay.
But that's
wait, Terrence. Are those Tom Fords?
Yeah,
yes, sir.
It's not Alhambras.
Tom Fords, my guy. All Tom Fords.
All right, just making sure. Hey, read that.
But that's just like he's showing y'all the light work on the top shelf, bro. That's the light work right there, man.
Hey, man, that's what's up, though. All right, you can turn it around.
Got to see all those.
It's sickening.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway,
all right, all them mind games, all them Louis Vuittons, baby, all that down there. Let me see.
Here's the deal.
Last little shelf.
But I gotta ask.
Let me open that drawer up a little bit.
But I gotta ask
you
this.
No.
I gotta ask you. That collection looks nice. Now.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, what you wearing?
What am I wearing right now? Today I'm wearing Roger Elysium U Intense.
what's your top 5 that you wearing right now? Like, what are you wearing?
Oh,
Like,
my top 5.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
man, that's a tough one right there, boy. Top 5. I'm gonna tell you right now, my top 5.
I figure there are
Top
5
5.
that you would reach out for
Man,
times in a week. So which ones are they right now?
1907 by Bodicea. That'd be
All
number
right.
1. Roger Elysium Poor Home. That'd be number 2.
Okay.
Number 3 would be, I would have to go with Sans Voir by Mind Games. That'd be my number 3. And number 4 would have to be Creed Absolute Aventus. That would be my number 4.
Okay.
And number 5, I will have to go with cheap. It's gonna be a little cheap one. I have to go with Parfums de Marley Percival.
I love Percival.
Yo,
bro.
I don't got one problem with that list, bro.
I'm on my second 200 ml bottle of Percival, bro. This is my. I had to buy a new bottle of that.
What are you doing? You pouring into your
What is it?
bath water, creating bubbles with it? What the hell? What is that? Shit. 200.
I'm mad at it, bro. I ain't mad at that list at all, bro.
Nah.
I ain't mad at it either, but 200 ml, second bottle. Again,
Yeah.
are you putting that shit in your bath water and bathing with it?
Nah, I do. Hey, if you heard about the boy Suits and Scents, man, I'm an oversprayer, bro. I do about like 30 sprays, man, whole body, bro.
Do it.
I do about 30 sprays of Percival, bro. I'm an oversprayer.
Especially Percival
I know this.
specifically. You gotta
You got to.
You gotta do some extra Percivals.
Yeah, wow, boy. But
Yeah.
I get it. It's a great smell. 30 sprays.
Yeah.
I would literally
About,
be in my
about 25, at least. Go ahead. About 25 at least.
I would just hope that the people around me are enjoying it just as much as I am.
Oh, they are. Trust me, bro. I've been at the gym. I've been at the gyms, and the girls love it, bro. Girls walk past and they like take deep breaths, bro. I got a girl who got on treadmill. Was it 2 weeks ago when I put that on, bro? And they loved it. It didn't kill them.
So it's a spandex dropper, is what you're telling us.
I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know about that now.
It starts
I don't know about that one now, but if that's what they want, but yeah.
He said that's what they want. I've been sipping, but I don't know if I'm tripping like that. Did I hear that right?
Hey, yo, everybody in the chat, let me know. Like, maybe I'm tripping, but
he said turn around. Well, he said turn around. He must want to see some more colognes.
We're all tripping.
Nah.
I feel like I've been sipping alone.
No, bro. Hey,
bro. I think that was the cup for when you started. Yo, shout out to Jason for serving a glass and not drinking wine out of a bottle. Shows a lot of integrity.
Hey, Jason, what was it? No, Jason been drinking wine out the cup. Jason had some wine. Jason had a plethora of a multitude of ways to sip on some wine on this show.
That's a fact, bro.
Yeah. Hey, but real quick, y'all, let's make it a ball. All right. You know what I'm saying? We 2 hours in. Let's make it a ball, man. Hey, Terrence, my guy.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure. It is always a pleasure. We're gonna have to get you up here one time. We're gonna talk to you about some things, you know what I'm saying? Get you, and hey, we're gonna talk about maybe some recent pickups that you got. All right. We're gonna get at you.
Okay, I got a whole lot.
Hey, right.
I got a collection, bro.
I've seen
there's that frost. That's that frost, bro. That's that frost.
I got you. But hey, I'm gonna have to drop you in real quick to bring up our special guest right now. So I'm gonna be at
Sounds
you.
good.
All right, my boy.
Okay. All right. Later.
Yeah, that's a good one to have on.
Yeah, man. And
bro, that new collection is insane, bro.
It is. But here's another one, y'all. Here's another one. All right. Our fellow snipper. I'm tripping. All right. You think I hadn't been sipping? I've been sipping. All right. A fellow sipper just came up to the building. We ain't heard from him in a while, but you know what? He decided to show that little mug of his on this channel, and we are so appreciative because we miss him in these streets, these YouTube streets, man. Everybody put your hands together and give a special shout out for our guy, your guy, Razor Ramon.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey.
Everybody.
Good.
My God.
How y'all doing?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo. What's good?
What's good, Razor?
Man, same old. How y'all brothers doing, man?
Man, we good.
We good, bro.
Sir.
Yeah, man. Hey, we've been missing you out here, my boy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been getting those what was it? It was like 2 or 3 times a week. I was used to the list. You know what I'm saying? My boy, hey, look, this is how much I was out there every morning that he went live. All right. Every morning he had a premiere. I had the list on Monday, all right, the weekly wear on Monday, or was it Friday? Then he had one about a particular fragrance or whatnot during the week, and then of course he had another list on Friday. Was it, Razor?
Yeah. We was locked in, man. Trying to drop the content, and sometimes, man, when you get a lot of stuff on your plate, man, you got to move stuff around, and fragrance kind of got put on the back burner for a minute.
Yeah, man, that man been in the gym, man, getting to it, man.
I'm about to say, let's call it what it is. Your man got skinny, and he ain't got time for us no more.
Hey, like I said, I've been trying to get buff, and I've been trying to get rich.
hey, but you got to take one step at a time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. One step at a time. One step at a time.
Yeah, man. But we proud of you, man. But because you was posting the little. Hey, look, my boy. Hey, look, I ain't trying to be funny, but I gotta be funny. You know what I'm saying? My boy was posting them gym bathroom selfies. My man was in there. Fully
flexing. Yeah. Throwing up that work.
Hey, it was one time I had posted something on there. I comment. I said, boy, if I see you kick that foot up.
hey, when you cute, you gotta take at least one picture.
At least, right? At least one. You can't save that for yourself, bro. You gotta
You gotta take at least one picture when you cute now.
Yeah, man. He been in the gym getting to it, man. For real.
Man, I've been trying to get like Rico, man. Every day, arm day.
Keep doing
bro, no leg day. You already know.
Team no leg day.
Oh, no Lord, y'all BSing, man. Y'all BSing.
I'll be walking around everywhere I go. I put it like every day.
Out there looking like Jim Jones, man. You know what I'm saying? You're all top with the same things on the
body. Jim Jones built like a piece of pizza, bro.
Man.
He got a little body over
there. Bro, don't be out there like Jim Jones, man.
No, I do legs like twice a week because I'm trying to fill out. I don't want to be top heavy.
Yeah, man. It gets your real talk from the trainer side of me. It actually boosts your testosterone pump. So it gives you even if you just tap them at the beginning of a workout and then go to upper body, bro, it gets your adrenaline, it gets the testosterone in your body pumping. So it gives you a better pump and a better workout result.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
Yeah. Seriously.
I'm gonna add that to the repertoire.
And I'm gonna tell you one other thing. I meant to tell this to all my men out there and the women, but this is really somewhat necessary for men. Do not let your legs go to trash. And I mean that because there have been so many studies that are directly connected to the male memory, all right, to the memory glands and your ability to recall memories and whatnot, where if you do, even if it's just body weight squats and whatnot, just having stronger leg fibers and having more usable legs they have seen thousands of research, you know what I'm saying, where people have better long-term memory from having just decent leg strength compared to those that don't. You run a risk of, if there's Alzheimer's or some type of dementia or whatnot in your family, you could run a risk of it. I'm being dead serious.
Yo, I believe you, but I will say this: what the hell are we saying about our audience? What are we talking about right now, bro?
Hey man.
Jerry Ashton Candle, bro.
Hey, I don't even want to know, bro.
We're out here trying to
watching this right now.
We out here trying to save lives, bro.
Yo, who is watching? Yo, y'all old asses need to get your ass to bed.
Rico, what? Yo, got the grayest beard out of all of us.
Bro, nothing you said right now applies to my life. I look old as hell. I can run 3 miles right now. I just look
old. That's
old.
insane, bro.
Hey, look, you want to know something funny though? Hey, it's a blessing to have both of these brothers on here. Always a blessing to have Jason on, but to have Rico and Razor on, bro. You know what? You two guys are the reason. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a rum sipper and a rum mixer, right? But you two guys are the reason of why I bought this.
Hey.
Whoa, yeah, that boom boom.
That goddamn bamboo. All right.
Yo, I was heavy on boom boom for a minute. You remember that, bro? Yo, I was boom boom every weekend. That was my go-to.
Yeah. Razor.
Hey, where you get that from?
Before you go to bed. He said, "My little nightcap."
Hey, Jim, you gotta send me a decant of that, man. Send me a decant, bro.
Hey, let me rinse this out, all right? Let me rinse this.
Yeah, man.
That boom boom go crazy.
Shoot them all 2 ml up.
Decant, man.
Yo.
Look. According to measurements, all right, this right here is about the equivalent of a 15 ml. So let me rinse this out, and I got you. All right.
Got you.
Yeah, let me get a little bit.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Let me get a little taste.
Crazy.
Oh, but yeah, man. No, you boys in the morning, boy. Hey, look, yeah. At one point, Rico hopped in there and he was in the chat and he would start chiming in, and I started seeing him up there with Joe and them, and he had the little bamboo. I was like, look at this, man. Look at these dudes. And I was like, you know what? Hey, it's rum. Let me go ahead and try this. Man, y'all are crazy for that. Look, it's good, but it's strong. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it is good,
but it
tastes
good though.
It's good.
What is like a whiskey? What is that? Whiskey cognac? What is it?
Oh,
it's a rum. It's a
rum. But it's like
Central American style rum. Like they make it sweet. It's a sweet rum. Like that's good with ice, but ice and Coke, but go with ice regular. Boom boom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I like my rums that I can mix with juice, but yeah, that one you gotta drink Coke. You know what I'm saying? It just don't taste right if it ain't something Dr. Pepper, Coke, or something like that.
Yeah. You need something dark and fizzy. Yeah.
It is the E&J of rums. Okay, that's what it is. It's the Paul Masson of rum.
I don't like what you're saying though.
Yeah, he's being a little disrespectful, man.
E&J is nothing.
Hey, bamboo like $30, bro. E&J like nah.
Yo,
bro.
For real. Like,
wait.
The way
15,
you said
15,
it, bro,
come
it's
on.
like, yo, like you're not the ugliest person in your family. Like, the fuck that mean? There's uglier people.
You ugly, but you ain't the ugliest.
But there's uglier people than you. Like, nah, bro, that's not even cool at all. That's not a compliment in any way. You're not the ugliest. You got an ugly cousin, uglier than you. You're good. I'm not, bro. That's
what y'all sipping on tonight?
Shit.
I'm a little red tonight.
Okay,
I'm
then.
all whiskey. This is my last one, and I'm down to ice. And I said I need to go to work tomorrow, so that is my last one.
Yeah. Right. I took me a decant shot of 99 pineapples.
Yep, I recall
this here is one. All right, and then your boy sipping on that Buchanan is pineapple whiskey, and I'm sipping.
Yeah, I got my wife Klein. She make homemade like bourbon. She made like a peach bourbon. Man, this junk pretty good.
What?
Yeah, she put like in mason jars with like real peaches.
Homemade
like peach bourbon.
Let me get a decant of that too.
Yeah, hold on. You need to send that out, right, Razor?
Huh?
You in the DMV area, right?
Yeah. I'm in V8.
Yeah, my son going to school out there. I might have to
make a trip just to get a sip. My boy say he will make a trip to get a sip.
Homemade bourbons with peaches and stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just a peach bourbon.
It sounds
crazy.
good.
We'll pay for a whole plane trip to get a sip. Man, that's crazy.
I'm driving, bro. We up the block. I'm in North Carolina. We right at the block.
Oh yeah, you right around the corner.
Slightly better. Okay.
Yeah, just slightly. And I get to visit family. What you talking about?
Yeah, right around the corner.
There you go.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to Razor too, because you know what? I don't talk about this much, But real talk, Razor was one of the first brands. If y'all don't know, man, Razor was one of the first brands. I only had 2 at the time, you know what I'm saying? But encouraged me to grow my beard out, man. And like, look, shout out to Razor for this beauty right here. I ain't gonna lie. This cherry concoction. Hey, y'all see it, man.
That was
This was what was the name of it? It was
Casanova cherry.
Cherry, y'all.
Yeah, Casanova cherry. Yep.
Oh, Casanova cherry. Yeah.
Razor was the first person to inspire him to grow out his beard, and 2 years later, he's still trying. Shout out to Gems. Nah? All right,
that's where we going right now, Rico?
Hey, you look distinguished, man. You look distinguished.
I thought we celebrated people. I guess I missed the whole.
That's what we do. All right.
Hey, why Rico hit you with the slow clap?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I was that one kid that nobody thought was gonna walk the stage. Yeah.
Right.
The little beard that could. All right, what happened?
Hey man, hey,
you know, back
further, man. Salud, man.
Salud.
Yo, salud. Salud. I'm drinking ice water with you. I ain't filling this cup again. If I fill another cup, I ain't gonna work.
Hey, yeah, I feel you, but your boy ain't got work. Well, I gotta go to work tomorrow, but shit, I ain't gotta be fully.
You going because you want to. You going by choice. That's a different vibe.
It is.
I got an agreement with my employers. I will be there tomorrow.
That's a hell of an agreement. Yeah, man. But Razor, hey, let's get to it, man. Hey, when can we expect to see you back in these streets, even if just once a week?
Word, what's good?
Me?
That owl.
Yeah, so I for the last 2 weeks, I dropped the video last week and the week before that. So I'm probably gonna drop like once a week every Thursday. Like around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
Because it's like kind of what my schedule allow for right now. Also, too, man, just being transparent. I was trying to. I felt like I was chasing a ghost, man. You know, with the algorithm and trying to figure out what the algorithm want, and you know, I got so caught up in like the potential I could grow my channel. Trying to wear multiple hats at one time.
Yeah.
I felt like I was like kind of like ice skating uphill. So like, you know, once I started working out, my body started changing and I kind of fell in love with like working out. I still was like watching, you know, a little bit of fragrance content, but for the most part, like everything I was consuming was like gems, like just all gem content. Like I just hit the ground.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you for tuning in.
Not you, dummy. You talking about the gym, not gym.
Oh, my bad.
GYM.
Hey, but if you snippet that, you can use it as a plug though.
Yeah.
If you snip that one piece, that's a crazy plug though.
Hey, for anybody who's watching this, Razor just said we getting them right. All right, watching Jim's content. All right.
Yo, Jem's got him locked in. Jim got him locked in.
Hey, but yo, Razor,
save that from when Razor is making crazy money and his brand is on that top level, and then you come out with that, bro. Save that.
But let me ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
And this is for, you know, content creators, whether you're in the chat or you brothers that's on the screen. I heard Razor say he was chasing the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
Chasing the algorithm will have your ass all over the place. Chasing the algorithm will have your ass scatterbrained. Damn the algorithm. Hey, some content creators might disagree with me, and if you do, whatever. Just make the content on the shit that you want to talk about and what you have a passion for. Damn the algorithm. Damn 62 Latifahs is what's in the algorithm. So let me jump on this Latifa train and start buying up all this shit. No. Do what's good for you and what you want to talk about, because your passion for what you're talking about, and this is just me, in my humble opinion, your passion and what you're talking about, people will see and sense that passion, and that will bring the people to you. Not okay. This is just another influencer out here talking about the newest, latest release, trying to make it, out of YouTube. Yep. Stay true to what you want to do. Damn the algorithm, bro. Stay true to yourself and whatever it is you want to talk about. If you want to talk about penguin fragrances, if that's your passion, talk about penguin fragrances, bro. Don't worry about all this other hype shit and jumping on hype trains and all this monkey shit, bro. Don't worry about all that. Yep. Stay true to what you need to do for you.
Right. Because instead of standing out, you're gonna blend in. You don't want to blend in because you ain't gonna give people a reason to come to your channel.
Because you hear the same shit going on everybody's platform. Everybody's talking about the same thing.
Well, let me say this. I definitely agree with you in a sense, but there is a way to do both tastefully. The thing is don't lose yourself. I lean on what you're saying, but I don't lean on it fully because I'll say don't lose yourself to the algorithm.
Yes, a fine line.
Yeah, there are things that you gotta do within your content, whether it's the title, you know what I'm saying? There is sometimes where you just gotta go with the attention getter conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying make your content all about clones and whatnot, the newest and what you call it, but there's a necessity for including them to some degree in your discussions. I mean, think of it like this. Why you think Bowtie and them occasionally put out a best clones, and it'd be the same list usually? All right. Why do you think Redolescence includes clones more so now than he did? You know what I'm saying? Why do you think all your people that are taking these trips, that are making this money and whatnot, are occasionally talking about clones, even though they didn't used to? And now some of them are the ones that came up on clones. Now they talk about niche and whatnot and designers, but they still include clones here and there, even though.
You want to know why? Bigger channels doing it, like Redolescence and so on and so forth?
No, I know why, but go ahead.
Because they stroke the check. That's why.
Okay.
The brain stroke the check. They ain't talking about the shit because, I want to be in the algorithm. No, they talk about the shit because the brain stroke the check.
Well, here's the thing. Redolescence, yes. I don't know about Bowtie. The reason why I say I don't know about Bowtie, because if he keep talking about the same 20 clones and he mix them up in batches of 10 every time I look up, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that clone of Fev Delicios ever gets out of his top 10 clones,
come on. I would know something's up.
What's
the difference to you between Bowtie and Redolescence?
Well, okay.
You know what they're gonna say?
Okay. No.
I know.
It ain't the black thing.
No, that's my point. What's the real reason other than the obvious reason?
You want to know what the real reason is?
Yeah.
All right. I think that for whatever reason, I don't know who's sending it out, but they're not sending all that stuff out to Bowtie because it doesn't align with his brand, or he's not accepting all that stuff because it doesn't align with his brand. Bowtie has no problem talking about the clones that he wears or a couple of new clones or whatnot, if it's a clone of some of the stuff that he wears. But Bowtie ain't getting into a long, lengthy. Bowtie ain't about to have 30 clones. He got them 20, and that's what he constantly talks about. He got them 20, and I don't think them 20 are making him, if any, money.
You want to know why with Bowtie, for real? And it goes really back to what you said, because it won't seem believable coming from him.
Yeah. It doesn't go with the brand.
Like if Bowtie was to put out clone fragrance videos and saying how good they are, I would immediately say he's full of shit because it doesn't align with who he is.
Right.
I don't know him personally, so I'm just gonna say the persona of Bowtie fragrance guys. I don't know shit about Darian the man. I don't know shit about him.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that for the persona of the Bowtie fragrance guy, him sitting up there making clone content once a week, people will be like, nah, bro, this dude full of shit. It's the money. They're giving him a check. He pushing this shit off. And he would lose credibility with his audience faster than Redolescence would. Because with Redolescence, we already know what it is with him.
He talking about any and everything. He talking about any and
we already know what it is with Steven. It's always going to be about the check.
Well, but also Steven is touching all bases. He's like Sebastian, maybe in a different way, but him and Sebastian are ones that if it's out there in a store and people are talking about the store, hell, he reviews Zara. Sebastian reviews Zara fragrance. You know what I'm saying? Like they are pretty much, if it's decent to good or better, and you send it to him, whether there's a check included or not, he's going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, a check is included, brother.
I'm pretty sure a check's included. I just don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But no, I mean, yeah, there's probably a check included. I mean,
check is included, bro. Like,
yeah,
all of these big time content creators that you see that's just constantly just pumping, just constant content, Cuba, Redolescence, Ash, you know, like guys on that level, bro. I was having a conversation with somebody, and I'm not gonna put him out there because I don't want, you know, his business in the street, but talking with somebody, and he was letting me know that a certain brand, well, that is a very reputable brand, is paying $1,000 a week to these influencers just to make a video about their new release that gets sent to them for free.
Hey, guess what, Jason?
Per week, and that's one brand.
Guess what, Jason? Guess what?
I ain't mad at it.
Guess what, Jason? I ain't mad at it. And but let me say this. Let me say this. They must not be that big because you would love to hear how much some of these people get paid for a video. All right. So all I'm saying is, hey, yeah, just know. That's also I'm not gonna say it's low, but I'm saying
the Middle Eastern brands are the ones that's stroking the big checks, though. It's the Middle Eastern brands.
Oh yeah. Also,
they got it. Kind of they got it like that.
Hold on. What'd you say, Razor?
I was saying also too to kind of like also clarify like what I said earlier, like about chasing the algorithm. So I felt like I had to get every fragrance that people was talking about because like when people start watching your channel, people want to hear your take on these fragrances. So it's kind of like I felt like I kind of owe it to my subscribers because they want to hear me talk about it. And most of like 90% of my collection I enjoy. So like even if I was blind buying them or getting them, I was still wearing them and enjoying them. But like it get to a point to where like you start putting out so much work, and then but you feel like you're not being received as you felt like you should be. So like I was talking to a couple of the boys, and I'm like, what I'm noticing is you got to be okay with what's for you, because you can put out the same thumbnail and the same title and drop the same time as somebody else, and they video do 15,000 and yours do 60. So you got to be okay with whatever for you, and
that's it.
Sometimes comparison like kill your drive because you compare yourself to all these big name people and you kind of get lost in the shuffle. So like when I took that time to like I fell back in love with fragrances, man. I ain't bought no fragrance in like a year. I just been wearing all my stuff, falling in love with the stuff that I have, and I had to get my mind right. You know what I mean? Like when I came back, this time it's solely for the love of the game. I don't care to like if my channel blow up, if I make money off YouTube, I do. But this time, truly, I can say I don't care. You know, and it feels good to say I don't care because sometimes you got to bump your head. You know what I mean? Like, you know, being from the projects, you know, sometimes, you know, we got to learn the hard way. And after I bumped my head, I was just like, you know what, man? Whoever rocking with me, that's cool for me. You know what I mean? It's cool for me.
See, and that's the way you should think about it, because the thing is that with a lot of these influencers and content creators that are out here in this space, it's smoke and mirrors.
Right.
These subscribers and shit that you see, it ain't real.
Right.
It's a swipe of a MasterCard and buying certain shit. So don't get caught up in, oh, this person got this. No, it's a lot of this shit is smoke and mirrors. You know what I'm saying? I would rather have 1,500 real subscribers opposed to having 75, 80,000 subscribers, but only 10,000 of them motherfuckers are real people.
Facts.
So don't
Facts.
get caught up in what you're seeing with some of these influencers and with some of these content creators and shit that got all these damn subs. Because I promise you, a lot of that shit, bro, they paid for that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, because now you want to know something. Now paying is becoming the way to go. And I don't mean like paying for subscribers, even though I do include that in there. Paying for subscribers, comments. Look, you go on a website, I can pull it up right now. I'm not going to, because there are websites where they will ask you, okay, hey, you want to buy subscribers? How do you want us to display those 2,000? All right, we can do it 2,000 every week, every couple of days. They break it down to the, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you want 2,000 for YouTube? That's $50. Oh, you want 2,000 for IG? Okay, that's $30. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want interactive? You want them to be there in the chats? You want comments and whatnot? That's gonna be $75, brother, per month. Okay, and they will break it down to a T like that. You know what I'm saying? However you want it, but let me tell you about the way that it's becoming a thing where you've got to pay, okay? Because that's all optional. That's all choice, okay? Nowadays, it's one where IG is stunning your growth just because you won't use their program to put you out there. TikTok is stunning people's growth because you won't.
TikTok been on that.
Wait, but TikTok has been on that, but I'm talking about, Rico, it's more so now than it was. They are overly promoting, paying for their promotional use.
Everything is paid.
And I'm saying, if you're not using that, I see people that are growing, and I see people that are shooting up that aren't even making as much content. And you're not going to tell me that there's enough tags out there to get more notice on this person who posts once a week, twice a week, than the person that I see over here posting something every week. And they're not using that promotional service. I'm telling you right now, it's almost to a point where it's like, now it's like you got to pay to play. You got to pay to play. You don't know people, you got to pay to play.
You do. But you know what I like about that? You know what I like about that? That separates who's here to do it because they like it versus who really thought they would be a star tomorrow. Because if you really, and this is a certain few people I'm talking about, but if you in your 30s, right, and you thought to yourself in your 30s, 40s, like, I'm gonna be a TikTok star.
Hey, brother, tread lightly.
Listen.
No, man.
I'm all in on this. I'm all in on this, right?
Yeah, go.
You went through your high school years, through your college years, through your midi, and you haven't figured out what the hell you're gonna do in life, and you thought YouTube might be your easy escape. I'm sorry you haven't figured out your life. I really am, because it's a cold world out there. If you get your 30s and you don't know who you're gonna be in life, it's tough. But if you thought YouTube was your easy way out, you're wrong. It's not. Right. Unless you're so talented, and some of you are, I get it, but most of you are not. And your take, take on fragrance is not your way out the whatever your situation is. Why I'm telling you this, I do this for fun. I do this not as a joke. I want to say joke. It's not a joke because I take it seriously. I do this when I'm not doing real things in life. If this is your real life and you just started yesterday because nothing else worked for you and you're in your 40s and you're crossing your fingers, stop it. This is a passion thing. This is a passion thing for most of us.
Well, that is true.
One and like 70 of us become some type of social media celebrity. A lot of us are recognized out in events. I get that. That doesn't make you a celebrity. That just means you got enough follows and reposts that people saw your face. If you think you're gonna be a celebrity off of this, you really need a reality check.
Let me say this though. Let me say this though, Rico. All right, you're not wrong, but there is. I'll say it like this. What about the people that have big names that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars per month?
Again, the 170.
Hold on. Let me finish. That.
All right, come on. Before you
a few years ago,
let me know when the question stops.
Okay, all right. I'll let you know when it stops. Okay. All right. What about the people that just 2 to 3 years ago? I'd say even 2 years ago, that were being told this exact same thing, and now they are over here making crazy amounts of money to give reviews, which a lot of us don't consider reviews, but they are giving their 30-second to minute-long synopsis, on a fragrance, whether it be good or bad, and they're making tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. What about them when they were told the same thing a year to 2 years ago?
Now this is what I'm about to ask you, James. I'm about to ask you to put a name on this one.
That's part of what I wanted.
Making that kind of money in 2 years? That's making that kind of money you talking about in 2 years?
Cool. Give me an example of that.
Who?
James.
That boy said James. Hell nah, man. Hell nah.
No, seriously.
So that's how I put it. Like that's like I look at it like to what you just said. That's the anomaly. So it's like everybody having hoop dreams, or where I come from, everybody having NFL dreams. So you're gonna have those handful of people that make it, but to be honest, you're lucky if you can make $500-600 a month off this because of
facts.
Because of how hard it is to get there. So you're gonna have those people that 2 years ago they might have had 100, 200,
500 every 6 months.
Right.
Every 6 months.
And now 2-3 years later, they got 60, 70,000 subscribers. But to say that's gonna be everybody.
Oh, man, it's not everybody.
Yeah,
it's not everybody.
Looking at AGB's comments, like he said Dallas, Ash, Curly, and then I see Rich Money put Need. These people have been putting work in for years.
Wait. Dallas and Ash. Curly, yes, kind of. But, Curly didn't start with Ash and them. Ash and Dallas started before her years. Bowtie started before Curly, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Neeb, when do y'all think Neeb started? Yeah, if y'all think that Neeb was years ago, you might want to check again. I know for a fact.
Probably about 6 years ago, maybe, right? About 5, 6 years ago.
I'm about to say something.
No. Hey, maybe 4. And that's including this year. Maybe 4.
I'm about to say something extremely controversial.
Okay, go ahead.
I know me. I like to push the envelope. If you ugly, forget it. Because these brands ain't putting no money into nobody.
That's not a lie, bro.
Hey, Jason, I'm gonna do you like you do me. Put some names with it.
Yo, that's a
they ugly shit. I ain't gotta put no names in it. They know they ugly. I ain't gotta say
everybody's struggling.
Tell them put some names on
it. That's a fact.
Bro, seriously, curly fragrance, curly scents, Oda Erica, beautiful ladies. Beautiful. Bro, sex sales, beauty sales. This is a beauty industry.
True.
Who gonna sit up there and take advice from an ugly ass dude or ugly ass woman talking about you wearing this fragrance is gonna make you sexy?
But Jason,
that's as simple.
But Jason, beauty is subjective.
No, the fuck it ain't.
No, it ain't. Not when it comes to business. No, it ain't.
No, it ain't. You know when you see somebody ugly.
Right.
Oh man. Hey.
If some ugly ass dude on camera gonna talk about, yo, man, if you get this, man, I'm telling you, the ladies is gonna be, bro, for real, really, bro.
Hey man, if he's from another country or whatnot, it could be
nah, bro. Ugly is ugly around the world, dude. That's just what it is. If you are not attractive,
oh my God,
and this is real talk. This is real 100% talk. If you are not attractive in this business, don't expect for these brands to come hunt you down and want to start doing all this business with you.
Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time.
Whoa. There's an exception to that rule.
Give me the
same exception that exists in the real world.
World is wild.
It's the exact same rule that exists in the real world. And it's that if you ain't pretty enough to play, if you got the money, you can play. And that's where we get the people who can buy whatever. And you watch them and you're like, yo, They got 30,000 viewers and 2 people on this live. They bought numbers. They bought the numbers.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm glad you said that, Rico. Because there's far too many content creators out here in this space, man. Got a hell of a amount of subs. Motherfuckers can't even hold 40, 50 people in the live
You
stream.
can't get 20 people to watch you with 30,000 viewers?
I'm glad you said it, Rico, because if I said it, trust me, they're gonna come from my neck if I said it. But I'm glad you said it.
Hey, what Wu-Tang say? Protect your neck.
Protect your neck.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. You got all these subscribers, but yet you can't even get 100 people in the live stream.
Look. Chief of DC said the exception don't trump the rule. There are always outliers.
There's some outliers.
There are definitely some outliers.
There's always an outlier that becomes a new rule. If every day is an outlier, that becomes a new rule.
Yeah, it's always exception to the rule. Some people have amazing personality. You know what I mean? So,
James, how many people you got watching this live right now, James? How many people you got watching?
I only got about 8 people right now.
Where'd you top out at?
No, I'm just joking. We at 28 right now, bro.
Okay, what was the highest of where you were?
45.
45. 45.
Yeah.
How many subs you got?
Damn, don't break my heart right now.
No. I'm about to make a point. I was
on high for a second. You know what I'm saying? I'm at 806. We at 806.
Okay. I put myself in the equation. We at 806. Highest top up was 45. Why people that be having 40, 50, 30,000 subs don't have hundreds?
Because they're not interested. They're not interested.
Is it that they're not interested? Or they haven't paid for people to join their live stream.
Like Dave Chappelle said,
I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking.
No, I mean that's
it's a real.
I'm gonna bust it down the middle, bro.
At 45. Some people be having tens and tens and tens of thousands of subscribers, but can't even get 100.
Some of them should log in. Not everybody, because I know for a fact I am a subscriber who's not always jumping on YouTube. I get that. I am one of those. But am I the rule or am I the exception? If you have 20,000 followers and 50 people on your live, that's what I can get on a live. And I have 1,000.
Well, let me say this, and I'm only playing devil's advocate because there is some truth to what I'm about to say, all right? Because I see it on TikTok a lot, okay? I do notice it more on TikTok than I do on here, but TikTok has spread over to YouTube, and so has Instagram for a bit, all right? And what you're finding is that some people subscribe just because they follow them on another platform. I see it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. I get a message on TikTok. They subscribe to me on there. Next thing you know, I got them subscribing to me on IG, and then boom, I got another subscription. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On what you call it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. What you're saying is definitely true. What you're saying is definitely true for a lot of people. We know this. All right. Whether we talk about it or not, we know that people are out there buying subs. You know what I'm saying? I told you earlier, you go online, there are websites where they ask you, you know what I'm saying? $30, we'll get you the subs. For $50, we'll get you interaction on your lives and comments. All right. I mean, do you want me to pull up the websites? I don't have to. Just go on there and look up social media boost. All right. Because someone sent me the link. But I gotta say who. Just know someone sent me the link.
But let me ask you a question, James, and this is for you too, Rico. What would you say would be an average of people in your subscriber count to when you go live? What's the percentage that you would say should tune in to watch your live stream? Give me a percentage.
Should or do.
I'm about to say, but
if it's real. Because I'm not talking about shit that you unpaid for. If you have true, real subscribers, what would you say should be the percentage?
I'm going to say, in my honest opinion, about 10% actually log in. About in that 10% range. Best.
10%.
from your subscription to live viewers, about 10%.
Okay, James, what do you think?
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, 3%. Because, and the reason why I say 3% is because realistically, y'all, you know what? There's a reason why people love shorts, because they don't want to sit up here and watch an hour long, lengthy talking video. Okay.
Fair.
As a matter of fact, there's a reason why when it's 20 minutes for most people, it takes a lot longer to get to 1,000 for the average person than it does if you have a short. You know what I'm saying? If you have a short, they can reach 2,000 in a few hours. You know what I'm saying?
Quick.
And real now, here's the other thing, though, Jason. What I'm saying is because in the analytics, there's also something else that you got to consider. Views are misconstrued too, because there are a lot of people that click on your video for a few seconds. That's a view.
And I'm glad you said that, because I was about to allude back.
Yeah, how many of them are watching? Because here's the thing. I look at my analytics on there and I see where my views are getting minutes. Like, say I got a 10-minute video, I'm averaging about 4 minutes a watch. Which some people say, well, that's not half, but that's better than most.
That's actually pretty good. Yep.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got 1,000 views, but your average watch time is 45 seconds.
But let's go back to this though. So you're saying 3%. Rico said 10%. I was on the extreme low end of the totem pole. I was saying 1%.
Yeah.
1%. So 1% of 40,000 is 400 people. Want to tune into a live stream. If you on live, 1% of these 40,000 subscribers or 50,000 or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's 400.
So if 1% of those people that are real quote unquote subscribers don't click on that video, then what the hell are we really talking about? Like, what are we really doing? See, this is the reason why, Razor, I was telling you, damn all that other stuff, bro. Just do it.
Just do it.
Bro, if you only got 1,000 subs and them 1,000 subs are rocking with you on a heavy basis, take them 1,000 real people opposed to 35, 40,000 people that you paid for just because you want to look like you're something to these brands.
Right.
Nah, man, don't do that.
Two comments back, and that's a really important gauge for, especially if you're a new creator and you're wondering why I got good content, I have relevant fragrances, I'm tapped in with the right people. Why is nobody tapping into my live? Scheduling is super important. When does a bigger reviewer than you schedule their lives?
Yep.
Because if I'm on a live at the same time, and I use in my world fragrances that I like, somebody similar that's way bigger than me, EQ. I look at EQ's collection and I'm like, 90% of the fragrances he likes, I like. We're probably gonna talk about similar things. I probably don't want to do a live in a similar time window as him, because he's talking about things that I like to people who watch the things that I watch. Because we're in the same algorithm. I don't want to schedule myself against somebody who's way bigger than me, more popular than me. Look at when they're dropping stuff. Because if you take the right types of windows, and sometimes they're uncomfortable for us, they're later or earlier than we like, you can create your community in those odd windows, and they will come with you to the popular times later. You can start at 5 o'clock in the morning when people are awake at odd times and get 2 or 3 or 4 people at a time. And if you're like, yo, I'm going to do a live at 8 o'clock this evening, you'd be surprised how many people from 5 o'clock in the morning will meet you at 8 o'clock in the evening. Pick those weird times, grab your people, bring it up to the regular time. But going head to head against established channels is crazy, because in my experience, it has not worked one time ever in life.
Well, hey y'all, real quick, we're gonna have to end on that, all right? But because look, you know what I'm saying? Jason's married, Rico is in a serious relationship, all right?
He married.
Rico married, man.
Hey, he married, yeah. And my boy Razor is definitely married. I mean, he got the house dog. And I know he didn't. I know he didn't pick that dog.
yeah, you're right. I ain't picked this dog.
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
It's my baby though. He's my baby.
Hey, tell your wife I said thank you for the dog because it popped up in the camera just in time. I gotta get off from here. I gotta get off from here. But no, seriously, hey, this is definitely something to talk about at the same time. But you know, at the end of the day, like you said, Razor, like you said, Jason, do what you do, and they gonna tune in. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. People watch you when you're genuine, and they can sense that you're being genuine, and people will sense when you're full of shit, and then that's when a lot of the bullshit comes from people calling you different names and all this other shit. And and when you starting to get back into this again, Razor, it's always going to be people that are going to talk. There's always going to be somebody that's going to talk, that's going to have something to say. Right. But this is one thing that I want to say. Don't take people's opinions as hate. People in this damn community throw that word around way too much. Just because people don't like your content or they might not like some shit that you said, that doesn't mean that they're hating on you. They're not hating on you. They just don't rock with certain things that you either said or certain fragrances that you like or whatever. Don't take it as, oh, they just hating or they just this or they just that. No. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. So don't think just because somebody don't rock with what you got to say that they're hating on you. Bro, that shit just boils my damn bunny. People just want to sit up there and just throw the word hate.
That does what to his what?
And nobody sitting up there riding your damn your nuts on everything that you do. Right. You want fans. You don't want you don't want real people's opinions, and you don't want the truth. You want fans. So stop all this shit about people hating and people to this. Man, please, this is fragrance. Ain't nobody got to hate on nobody about fragrance. Ain't nobody got to be jealous of shit.
Ain't nobody got to hate about fragrance that you don't make.
Saying, bro, you fucking
you don't make.
Right. Well, let me. Hey, can I add one thing before we go?
Yeah, please, real quick. Go ahead.
All of us come from the same era. I like to call it. I come from the era where people really got punched in the face. In other words, we come from the era where you really had to fight. So I don't take social media serious. Somebody dislike, somebody be talking crazy to me in my comment. I like it, and I troll back because it's like, bro, I really got hit in the face growing up. So like I know if you see me, you're not gonna do nothing. You gonna say that from the comfort of your own home. And one of the things I like, whether they thumbs it down or a negative comment, hey, you still view the video, baby.
Facts.
But 100%, you got to keep that in mind. I was telling my rib that it's all about buying power. So you might have, like you say, you might got 1,000 subscribers, but out of those 1,000 subscribers, if you get 60 people every time you share, some people buy it. That's what brands really rock with. Can you turn your subscribers into buying power?
Yes, you hit it on the head, and I agree. Jason, we talked about it, you know what I'm saying? Some people, we gotta when you step into the space, one of the things I told Jason, the reason why it took me so long, I told Neve, Jason, and a couple of other people, Kels, that the reason why it took me so long to get in there was because I needed to know what to expect. I needed to prepare myself, for whatever may come. Now, I've been blessed because I haven't really gotten trolled like that, you know what I'm saying? I haven't really had anybody step to me in my comments, thank God. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't really had to react much. But at the same time, it's like I prepared myself to have thick skin. And, like you said, look, you can't have scrotal skin on social media where you're placing your opinion out there for everybody to view. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to take a disagreement like it's not a kick to the balls. You got to be able to take a disagreement like it's just a disagreement. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people, one of the things I run into with old heads is that nowadays, when you talk about the people from the generation before us, anytime you disagree, they think it's disrespect. And it's like, wait, since when did disagreeing become disrespect? And that's why me and Dutch had a couple of lives on the fact that words mean something. There's original definitions. You can't redefine stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Disrespect is disrespect.
Yeah, you can. First of all, yeah, you can. I don't know how long you've been in this country, but yeah,
I'm gonna put you in the back chat. All right, you keep it up.
I'm just telling you what it is.
In the back chat, all right, because I'm trying to get off from here and you over here.
I'm just saying what it is.
Anyway,
we've been redefining shit for years, but okay, I know what you mean.
But all around, man, we got to toughen up and we got to be able to, to accept a disagreement and accept opinion. You know what I'm saying? But there is a tasteful way to do things. Not saying that anybody was distasteful, but there is a tasteful way to do it as well. But honestly, when you're getting comments from random nobodies in your comments and it's making you feel some type of way and whatnot, you got to be able to just take it as a, you know what, that's what he thinks. Keep it moving. Type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Say whatever you want to say. As long as you put, I don't mean no, with all due respect, or if you say with no offense, you can say whatever you want to say after you say that.
Hey, I just said too many times. I ain't got dropped. Okay, over saying I don't mean no disrespect, but the following words were full of disrespect. Hey, that's the truth.
I know you're trying to go, Jim, but I got to ask a question.
What's up?
Yeah. Have I ever said anything that was just like totally just like fucked up and out the way?
Here's the truth, man. Look, no.
I think Jim thinks, yeah.
In my personal opinion, not necessarily. But here's the thing. I don't think so. But everybody ain't grow up how we grew up or where we grew up, all right? Like you got to understand. We talked about this, Jason. We came up. Hey, I know you out there in Louisiana. It ain't too. It's different. It's very different from Texas. But at the same time, the way that we grew up, Dirty Dozens was dozen. All right, Dirty Dozens had people wanting not to come to school the next day. All right, we talk about you. Like we talk about you from your shoelaces to the hair on the back of your head to that calic that you tried to cover up with the wave cap. You know what I'm saying? Like it was different. So you eventually had to grow thicker skin. You know what I'm saying? There were things that you just had to learn to laugh off. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody came from that. Not to mention the fact that y'all just talked about it. Bro, people come into YouTube thinking that it's all going to be peaches and cream. And this ain't no 112 track, all right? We in here, Pastor Troy. Niggas they gonna have something to say about you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, have I said something in your opinion that you would deem disrespectful to anybody in this space? I mean to anybody, whether it was a brand, content creator, whatever.
Disrespectful, no. Disrespectful, no. No. Inappropriate in the moment, maybe, but not disrespectful.
Inappropriate in the moment.
Because we over here talking about love and peace and happiness and soul. And Jason come in talking about, all right, fuck that. All right. Let's talk about these damn shit.
But that's not disrespectful. That's just not me.
That's why I said not disrespectful. That's why I said not disrespectful.
So why
I joked around about the inappropriate. I joked around about the inappropriate. The inappropriate is just because it's funny. All right, hey, come on now. We drinking and whatnot. I'm laughing. I'm trying to have a ball before we leave. I'm not trying to leave on a dense note. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not leaving on a dense note either. But I mean, I got some shit I'm going to get off. But
go ahead.
Let it be what it is.
You got 5 minutes. I don't believe that you have said anything disrespectful. Oh, Rock Boy said, but when you called him Cleveland, or they said that he sounded like Cleveland, that was very inappropriate in the moment.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I mean,
I think people lose sight of, if we're going to talk about the game in this aspect, we're talking about fragrance. You got to talk about. You got people that only want to talk about one side of it, which is cool, but that's their channel. But if you choose to talk about the game in totality on your platform, then some will. Just because some find it offensive, that don't make it offensive. Because you choose to talk about the entire game, like you choose to talk about the locker room and the sidelines. You just don't want to just talk about what go on the field. You want to talk about the whole game in totality. So bringing it back to the fragrance world, if I want to talk about, the buying of views and the clones and the niche or everything that goes on in the fragrance world, well, you can't in real life that will be called good journalism. That'll be a source that people trust because they're gonna give it to you in this true form. Like a lot of people don't like to watch the American news because they paint it in a certain form. A lot of people like to watch Al Jazeera and a couple other news that's from like
TYT.
Yeah,
TYT is my favorite thing to watch, and I'm with you, Razor.
The Young Turks.
Yes, the Young Turks are critical of every freaking body. Okay,
Right.
Al Jazeera too. All right, they are critical of Fox. They are critical of CNN, MSNBC, CNBC, all of them. Because
Right.
at the end of the day, they are giving viewpoints for the common man that doesn't have the information that is
Right.
required to fully understand the situation. So they're giving perspectives. They're giving backgrounds to these people that they're talking about politically. They're talking about their voting history and everything so that you understand why it's important that they say the things that they say.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'm
again,
gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet, Brian. I'm not gonna
you
say.
don't need to be quiet, Jason. The
No,
truth of
I
the matter
do.
is,
Trust me when I tell you, I do.
okay, well, you might be right because
if I say what I really want to say right now, bro, I promise you, bro, I will blow all this shit up. So I'm just gonna say this, and I'm just gonna move on, okay? And just do me a favor, do me a solid, James. Just put me on the screen real quick.
Here we go.
Just put me on the screen. Listen, if I have said anything in any way, shape, or form to anybody that may have taken my personal opinion personally, I want you to understand this. It's never a personal attack against you as a person. Because number one, I don't know you as a person. I might not like your content. I might not like the shit that you say or the fragrances that you review. That's my right to say I don't fuck with it. Don't take it as a personal attack against you. Because truth be told, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Let me repeat that. I don't give a fuck. So, that being said, I have no personal qualms against anybody because I don't know you on a personal level. My opinion about shit you might say or do, I'm entitled to say that, but it's never coming from a bad place. So don't take me saying the shit that I say personal, because it's not personal. This is fragrance. It's scented fucking water. So stop being so damn sensitive about shit. And this is for everybody in FragCom, whether you're a content creator, an influencer, a motherfucker that's just watching, as a fan, as an enthusiast. Don't take everything personal. You are taking yourself and your value more than what you really think that you're worth. Stop. Because truth be told, a lot of this shit, a lot of these platforms, y'all niggas is gonna fade the fuck away in 2 to 3 years anyway. So just enjoy the ride for what it is. Stop taking shit so personal. And if anybody got a problem with me and what I say, you know where to find me. Say my fucking name and let's just talk about it. Don't go around beating around the bush and all this other monkey shit. No, we grown. So let's act like that. I'm entitled to my opinion. It's my opinion. It don't make my opinion a fact. So please, everybody, it's scented water. That's it. So let's just stop all this bullshit. Let's just stop all the craziness. Like, come on, people. Look, If YouTube is a way that you want to make a living, get your money. Fragcom is a fucking business. I get it. But when it comes to business, you got to take the good with the fucking bad. Right. It ain't going to always be all good and people riding your fucking dick all day. That ain't what this shit is about. No, you get on this camera and you turn that shit on, then guess what? You're putting yourself to be the subject of ridicule at any given time. So let's just cut the bullshit. Let's just get back to what it is. And yo, it's all love from me. It's all love. So on that note, I'm Gucci.
All right. And on that note, we out because I've had enough. All right. I've been trying to get off here for 20 minutes. But hey, real quick, Razor, salute to you, man. Welcome back. Salute. You know, we missed you, man. Man, hey,
likewise, man, I miss y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Get you in here likewise, and whatnot. Man. For sure. Rico, my boy, always.
Yo.
Jason.
Hey,
second
bro,
leg to that tripod.
Hey, man, you already know what it is, man. Anytime I get in front of this camera, bro, you don't know what the fuck gonna come out of my mouth. So it is what it is.
Hey, that's perfect for the night.
These are my personal opinions. Yes. These are my personal opinions, my personal feelings. Hidden Gems, James is not affiliated with any of the shit that came out of my mouth. So please, nobody take this shit out on him and say, man, why you do? No, he had no idea what I was about to say or what I was about to do. No idea. So please, nobody think that James had no shit to do with this. Nothing at all. This is just my personal feelings, my personal opinions. The shit has just got straight monkey shit in Fragcom, and that's why I don't fuck with half y'all monkey ass people out here because y'all are just too fucking, fucking weird,
I didn't know what was coming out of his mouth. Pause. All right, but we all saw on camera what was going in there, and that wine. Hey, what
this ain't got shit to do with wine, bro.
Nah, that's a man.
That's good.
A man saying what he got to say.
I am saying everything I'm saying with a sober mind.
Jason,
with a sober mind.
Jason, you loosened up like a white tee on a fat man, boy.
No,
hey.
I just let y'all say what y'all had to say. No. I just let y'all say what y'all had to say because I wanted to save this for the end so that way she can just say what it is and then just be done.
I got you, man.
Hey, Jim.
I got you. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, that happened before the wine. That happened when he put that shirt on. You see what that shirt
you saw it? You read it on his face, huh?
I tried it my way, but
I didn't even read that. Ain't that a bitch?
He set you up.
We should have known. I should have known. I read everybody else's shirt but his.
He set you up early.
Look, I read everybody else's shirt but his.
It's all love, man. It's all love, bro.
Next time, Jason. Next time, kick your feet up and let me see the Black Air Forces to let me know. All right.
Bro, this ain't Black Air Force energy, man. It's not. It's not. That's what I don't understand, bro. And see, this is the thing, bro. Like. People are so sensitive in this space. With me talking the way that I'm talking, people are just really going to take what I'm saying and just run into a totally different fucking direction.
Where I'm really going. But see, this is what happens when there's a lack of dialogue. And this is what happens when there's a lack of direct dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Because some people feel some type of way if you message them and ask them about something. You know what I'm saying? Some people feel some type of way and be like, if you question them or whatever, it's just like, but you know what? Sometimes dialogue needs to be had. If not, assumptions are made. Let's just keep it real. If dialogue is not had, then people assume whatever they want to assume. And that's what typically happens. That's why these people, you know what I'm saying? There's so many. I think that's a big part of the problem. But I'm not going to overlap on it. Again, Jason, appreciate you. Always.
Hey, no problem, baby. I appreciate all y'all, bro. I appreciate everybody for tuning in.
You closing us out?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close this shit out, bro. I appreciate everybody.
Real quick. Hold on. I gotta because I'm gonna let Rico.
Yo,
what you got to say about the topic, though?
It's more to be said.
Hey,
bro, it's always gonna be experience over whatever. The right kind of quality will bring the right experience. That's all I got.
Boom. All right. That's when we close out. All right. Take us home, Jason. Take us home.
Will, I'm glad you're offended, Will. I'm glad that you're offended by my tone and foul language. I'm glad you're offended, Will. good. But no. Anyway, appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'll see y'all again whenever I see y'all. Gems, Rico, Razor, you already know what it is. Bro, let every sip be a sip of inspiration. May every sip lead to a new discovery. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. You guys have a good night.
Hey, you heard him, man. Y'all do right. Put y'all in the back. Come on, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Adios. Have a good night.
Thank you.